warm sheets and colder days. I'm on the ground like rollerblades. My part-time hard drive you crazy. Got no excuse, just a lot of pain. Should take time, I'm tired of racing. Want real life and conversation. I fell in love. Jumpstart my day, 30-something my waist. If I bust down these chains, would you tell me behave? Come for I say this, my first one be famous. Like goddamn it, I hate this. Tell mama I made this. Yeah, if I don't get away, I'll be ballin'. Not the hoop and chain, I'll be falling. But you my saving grace, so I'm calling. Like darling, I'm all in. You still wonder where we went wrong. So you keep on crying. You know I don't like this. Cause the truth is I'm the one who's at fault. I'm leaning on my vices. You should let some light in. You keep running your mouth. I know it's you're hiding. I sleep over your house, yeah. I'm so sick of fighting. Wake me when it's over. I'm trying to slide in. Wish that you would slow down. Just enjoy the silence. Run through my head. Next time I see you, I'ma count my blessings. I'ma just keep it real. Took a trip to the desert, far enough just to feel, but not enough in these sessions. I ain't had time to heal. If I don't get away soon, I'll be ballin'. Not the hoop and chain, my teardrops falling. Tell me who to blame when I'm the one that did wrong. I'm at fault. You still wonder where we went wrong. So you keep on crying. You know I don't like this. Cause the truth is I'm the one who's at fault. I'm leaning on my vices. You should let some light in.
Hello. Does that sound really creepy when it comes out of nowhere? There's just like all of a sudden a voice is talking to you guys. Oh, I'm so tired. I am so dead right now. I'm so tired that I almost forgot to... I probably shouldn't say this. I almost forgot to put on pants. But I mean, not that you guys can see anything anyway because I'm sitting down. I can't. I almost forgot to wear pants. It was just like I was like changing and then I was like I'm just wearing like really I'm wearing PJs kind of because I'm just like really comfortable, and I was thinking of like just streaming, like maybe like laying down in like my Maroof position, but if I did, I think I would have fallen asleep on you guys. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm honestly so dead. I didn't even finish my taxes. I mean, I got like halfway through. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if it's halfway, honestly. It feels like there's still so much for me to do. But I was really inefficient just because like I was so tired doing it. And everything I was doing today, I felt like I was moving like molasses, you know? It's like you feel yourself. You ever have those dreams where you're trying to run really fast, but like you're just still moving really slow? Cause like you can't, I don't know, it's like, where did all this friction come from? Was the all-nighter for taxes? Well, technically I streamed really late, and then and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to be productive and get my taxes done. And I'm not the best record keeper, so I had to like go back and just track everything, and I had to like dig up old receipts and stuff like that. So it's been a bit of a doozy. I should really use an app to record everything, but I don't because, you know, I'm lazy. What time did I end stream? Just pay the max amount of taxes. No, that's just like traumatizing. Yeah, but I have my room like really dark right now, so I'm just like, oh, I wanted to play like different music, but hello guys, hi friends. I forgot to switch my scene. I was like just chilling and I was like spacing out, so I was just like talking to you guys like this. I was like, yeah, you know, like this is like really cool. But now I have like my nano leaf lights on. So what time did I end? Yeah, but hey everyone, how are you guys? Sorry I didn't say hi. I have my lights changing, so I had like 2.5 cups of coffee. Is it? Yeah. Oh, it's the lights. Yeah, pretty much it's the lights. Look at my oh, hi Puma. Thank you so much for the visa. Welcome back for 4 months.
Zombie drooling stream.
I'm so tired. I can't even react, you know? I can't even react to things. I'm just like, yeah, so what's up, dudes? Time for a scary game? No. It'll be you guys tell me stories. How was your day? Because I have nothing to say. I just did taxes, you know? Oh yeah, the coffee. Yeah, the coffee was I had like another cup of coffee, and I don't know much about like, I'm kind of still a beginner to this whole grinding beans and doing pour over coffees type of stuff. So yeah, Peter was helping me grind up beans and stuff like that. This lighting makes me look kind of weird. Peter was helping me like grind up the beans, and I think, okay, I don't understand like what the settings have to do with stuff. Like why does the setting of the grinder matter so much for flavor? Because, you know, I guess it depends on like how much you grind it, right? So you can have like really coarse beans or like really not coarse beans. Yeah, so I don't know how much like flavor, but I felt like a lot of the flavor was washed out in this way. But Peter is like, oh, it might take me a couple tries to get like the right, like a setting for it. And I was like, oh, interesting. I mean, I don't know much about coffee. I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna chug it. And then I took like a caffeine nap. Have you guys ever tried that? This is like a college hack where you chug, or I used to do this with caffeine pills, which I hate caffeine pills, but desperate times it calls for desperate measures, where you would take caffeine, but sleep for 20 minutes. Take a 20-minute nap because it takes about 20 minutes for your body to absorb the caffeine. And then you wake up like kind of a bit more refreshed. Yeah. Hi Tooth. Hi Thunder. How are you guys? Party mode. Yeah, I was gonna play. Maybe I should play less chill music. I was gonna play like maybe like Millennium or something. Everything is so bright. 1 second. Extended? Yeah, I just wanted to get them done early because I know if I put them off. You're at work on break. Ooh, Pug. And I probably wouldn't react. Oh, Krispy Kreme. Check the antenna. Yeah, it's like pour over coffee. And that is everything. Okay, so how do you know what size or what grind size to pick? You're the only Singaporean here. Can't be too smooth. You need a smoother grind. Don't take this word. Okay. You're doing taxes in the last minute. Do it right now. At least get it started. Actually, I feel like taxes is one of those things like I like entered my information earlier, but then like I didn't know where I left off. So I kind of was just like, well, and I had to redo a bunch of stuff anyway. And the coffee grind size is just how fast the water goes through the coffee. Wait, so how do I pick the right one? Yeah, I don't I don't know which one to do. Then eat fruit? I like napping though. What software? I'm using TurboTax. Works wonders. Oh yeah, my Dalgona coffee stream. It does taste really good. I do not have the energy to do that. Maybe I should have made some. I do still have some instant coffee left over. I feel like my voice is a little crackly too. I've been I ate a lot today. I feel like I ate a lot, not because I was really hungry, but because I was like so desperate for energy. Mood lighting, yeah, pretty much. So I'm like dying a little bit. I don't know if I like these colors. Should I change it? So if it's too fast as water, slightly too fast as sour. It was a little bit sour, I think. Wait, that's so complicated. Hey, Dooney. Hi, Arrow. Hi, Richie. How are you guys? What's up, Alex? Indeed, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Wake up and start the day. I know. I don't remember what time I rated, but I ended up streaming for a really, really long time. All right. Hope I don't blind. Oh my god, that blinded me. So I don't blind you guys. Or maybe that scene is like pretty bright too. My bad. Oh my god, I'm so croaky right now. I like Millennium. I hope Elaine will change the colors a lot. I hope I don't. I want to sleep early today, so I'm just gonna really chill. Crikey. Too coarse and too fine. Oh, that's so complicated. But then, so does it actually take some time to experiment to see what size? I did not realize it was that complicated. I was just like, I just wanted coffee. Hey Mikey, how are you? Did you get better with Lux? Oh, I don't know if I got better. I don't know if I got better. Hi Looster, how are you? With a type of bean. My Australian, I still haven't finished Love Island. I don't know if I like, maybe I'll do this color. These are pretty nice. This is a Northern Lights. For extraction rates, ooh, pinto beans. Should be fine, hopefully, yeah. You have a black light? Wait, what does a black light do? My links are that long usually, because I never like click on like a link shortener, so it just gives you the whole link. Skin for Wind, it was really fun. I don't think let me know if this is too loud for you guys. It's not a rhythm thing, is it? Okay, that's just creepy. Maybe I need to turn up my music. Hey Port, how are you? I'm playing water. Oh, are you? Is that what you're doing? This is actually wine. It's actually white wine. Hey, thank you so much for the cheers. Have I Jump King? No, I haven't. I haven't tried it yet. How are you? I'm so tired. I'm so brain dead. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna close my eyes and just let you guys do the talking, but I'm still reading the chat. Don't worry. Couldn't tell wine. Yeah, I know. It's white wine too, so it looks clear. it looks almost clear. What's Jump King though? So I got this wine just because the bottle was really pretty, and I kind of just want to use this bottle as like a vase later. It's Moscato though, so I haven't had Moscato in a while. It's really, really sweet. It's a stress-inducing game. You thought you were drinking water. You thought I was hydrating. But let me show you the bottle. It's so pretty. The worst one. Oh no, I meant like the packaging. But look at this. I mean, Moscato is always like really sweet. Moscato is like really sweet normally, but it's good. It's like sparkling. I do love Roscato. Whenever I try to get it at like a cheaper store, like wine stores, they're always sold out. And I felt really bad because the last time I went to get Roscato, like the sparkling Roscato, they had to like climb up and get some for me, and I was like, thank you. I felt so bad. With glow in the dark. Ooh, Pog. Hi, Prophets. I am drinking to just wind down and wind down. Right? I really like this. It's so pretty. I got this from Costco. I bought it on a whim, and it's Moscato, so. Yeah, you spelled it correct. Pogo stuck? If they have a copy. Ooh, thank you so much for gifting. I appreciate it. Hi, WWE. My day was good. I didn't sleep. I did take my caffeine nap. I ate like a burger. I ate a whole burger. I ate fries. I ate so much today. A Rieslings? Alex, you must branch out. Yeah, so if you like sparkling stuff, because I tend to like, I think Moscato is kind of sweet for me. So if you get Moscato d'Asti. Whenever it says like d'Asti right here or Spumante, it means like it's a bit more sparkling. And I like that because it's carbonated. Cost 20 bucks? No, it was like $8. I'm not spending 20 bucks on some wine in this day and age. It's quantity over quality. Hi, Ko. How are you? Sleep at 12? I think I will. I'm gonna pass out pretty soon. Hi, Dean. How are you? Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, I mean, pina coladas are good too. Trendon will take the punishment. Is water. Hi, Ed. It's to soothe me to go to bed. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, Thunder. Appreciate it. Good luck at work. I was honestly thinking of trolling you guys. Like maybe starting the stream and then signing in, playing League. But then like halfway through League, I just magically disconnect and I'm like, oh, I guess stream is over. Hi, Ghost. Cheers. How are you? Oh, I love Earl Grey. I see that. I'm so tired. Oh, thanks so much for the dono. Wait, oh, there's no message? Do you like London Fogs? I do. I like a sweeter. Uh-oh, wait. Thank you so much for the dono. Is this dono for my Mediashare? Because if it is, I'm so sorry if it's not working. I don't know if it tells. Can you turn on the lights? No. I like my mood lighting. Thinking about everything from yesterday? Wait, what were you thinking about? I like London Fogs with like vanilla syrup. Oh shoot, let me check it out. Sorry. I swear I keep changing the settings. Let me figure this out. Doing this so I don't blind you guys with my... Do you guys have a... Maybe I have to keep it up. Stream labels. How are you, DW, though? So you're scared of the dark? Are you really? Wait, what is this, though? I'm gonna preview it? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. Why does my Mediashare not work? You know? Why does it not work? Why? It should be automatic, shouldn't it? Let me go to my... I'll just manually do it. Let me go to my widgets and my Mediashare and... Yeah. Let me see if this works, though. Where... I don't know if you guys ever... Because I feel like I've had Mediashare for a while and it never, ever works. Maybe my alert box? Do you guys hear my computer? It's so loud. It's enabled. It should be working. Where's the option to Mediashare? It's on Streamlabs. Might need to reset my link. Let me copy paste that. Properties. Copy. Oops. Because I tested it and it should have worked before. Launch. Oh god. Do do. Do do do. Where can I do it manually then? Recent events. If I click play for my recent events, will that work too? Oh, no, that just played the alert. That just played the alert. Oh, Mediashare, here it is. Okay, let's see if this works. But it's just my PC making that noise. Was it Oh, is that it? Is this a train? Or through Dono, but I don't know why it's not working. Oh, it's a sound of a train in the background. I get it now. I was like, wait, I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't automatically play though. Yeah, I think if you add it through my Mediashare, I need to figure it out though. Hi, Lewin, how are you? Which font you use for BRB? It's lost your handwriting. I have to ask Kairos. I didn't make my. Oh, actually, I have to ask. Wait, which one's my B? You have to ask Seth. Seth made my BRB screen. If Seth is here, I'll ask him. Sure, it's a train. Oh, I thought it's not, but that's why there's a train. Is that Japan? Mine is good. I'm just chilling. I've been so tired. In other countries too? Oh yeah, there's some in like DC. Hi Mikey, how are you? Hi Chance, how's it going? I took a caffeine nap. Heard Alibi, it's a banger, but don't know what kind of vibe you want for your music. What kind of music is it? Hi Dank, how are you? What is the caffeine nap? So basically what you do is is my music really loud? It's kind of loud for me. Basically what you do is you take caffeine, and then caffeine takes like maybe 20 minutes to kick in. So you consume your caffeine and then you fall asleep, take a nap, and so you wake up, and then it's like, and then you can like, you'll be energized. It's miserable during work hours? Oh no, yeah. Caffeine hits you right away? Really? Wow, you must be super sensitive to caffeine. About my LA taco story? Oh yeah, that did happen. Just a cat nap? No, but it's like, you have to wait. I need like caffeine to like kick in for me, because even if I take a nap, I just don't have enough energy. You haven't had caffeine in 2 years, and you survive on 3 hours of sleep. How? Hey Bart, how are you? When you drink Coke? Oh, sometimes, yeah, I can't stand like too much coffee. Pog! Well, thank you so much for the visa. Welcome back for 27 months. How are you?
Hi, party time.
Yeah, I'm just chill on party, drinking some wine. I might as well finish this because it's no longer sparkling anymore. It's just very sweet. Oh, you can post it in the music section too. You can take a cold shower. Ah, about that. I'm okay. The LA tacos, is there a VOD? Yeah, yesterday's VOD. I think, I don't remember what time I started talking about it. So no more taxes. Ugh. I haven't finished my taxes. Oh, actually, Weewin, can you check to see if you have access to my Streamlabs? Because I don't know if it's, I feel like I turned it off so that my mods don't have to moderate it, but you guys should be able to, just in case, right? Like if something gets really TOS. I'm not getting lit. This is to help. This is my nightcap. Did you like Tiger King Tank? I actually did not like it that much. On a tangent. You guys are like, yeah, Christine, you would suck as a ghost. Are you? I honestly, DW, I'm so tired right now. I can like barely keep my eyes open. So I'm just gonna pretend like I'm raving, but really I'm just napping and nodding. Like, see, watch. What I do? I streamed until Lord knows how long. It's just a sleepy slash trance. I'm awake. Fully awake. It's 6 a.m. Thank you. I didn't sleep afterwards. I was just up and then I made coffee. And then drank coffee, but kind of like lazed around. Okay, I played a little bit of Animal Crossing because I was like, oh, my island reset. And so kind of did that and just like, but like I wasn't productive because I was so dead that I was just a zombie. I was like, hi Dom, it's 10 a.m? Wait, where is it 10 a.m? Where are you from? Got stuck playing jungle? Yeah, don't worry. I stayed up really, really late. I'm glad you went to bed. Any other accounts? Oh shoot, maybe you need manager? At some weird time. What time would that be? I think it was probably around like 7 or 8. I was like, I checked on my stores. I was like, ooh, yeah. I want to get new villagers too. So I have you're working you're working night shift until midnight. Oof. What time does your shift usually start if you have to work until midnight? Do you see? Oh, I haven't even checked yet. I've just been so dead. You want to rave on Twitch? Run times every morning. Dang, I've been caught. I'm Singapore. Oh, Pog. It's already Wednesday. Wow. It's still Tuesday here. Pulled an all-nighter, so I didn't sleep at all. Oh, I think I read that article, actually. Thank you so much for the follow. To get 8 hours in. Oh, nice. Hi, Cloud. I did not sleep, except for a 20-minute nap. Hi, Daz. As a platform to riot? Wait, whoa, that's actually really cool. I haven't heard many updates about the Hong Kong situation. Is this pillow talk stream? No, we're just chilling. I'm so dead right now. But yeah, I just wanted to get my taxes over with. I didn't even finish. But I'm gonna sleep real well tonight. Made a good choice. It's good to sleep. I feel like I just wasn't even efficient today. I was just like really dead. You took naps? I like almost napped. Maybe I should have just given in and just slept because I was just laying there. There's moments, I kid you not, I was just sitting here and I was just like about to drool because I'm like, oh yeah, taxes. And then I was like idle for so long. I keep getting logged out of TurboTax because I was just like my brain was like, do I really want to do all of this right now? But stream for 8 hours? No. After full night's sleep? I think so too. I am confident that I can finish tomorrow. But I really want to do other errands. So I put off all my errands today because I was going to go grocery shopping. I need to get more bunny food for my babies. Yeah, it was just so unproductive. I felt like I wasted my whole day and I was just like miserable. Hi, Mizzles. I stream now. You're right. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was fun. Thanks for chilling with me. See you guys next time. My fur babies, yeah. I call my bunnies my babies. They're not wasting time. Oh. Ever heard someone's favorite hobby is doing taxes? No, never. Thanks so much for the follow. Wait, I was kidding, by the way. How late is it? It is currently 10 p.m. here. My lights aren't going as crazy as I thought they would. Maybe I have to turn it up a little bit. What am I currently on? Sorry, this is really loud, by the way. Now this is really dark. Darkness. I think to my speakers, yeah, to my music. They should be pulsing to the music. Alright guys, everyone just go. Nod. Not sleeping. Just nodding to the music. I'm just resting my eyes. You know, I'm really feeling it, you know, just... If you want to rave, do you not like my music choice? This is Elenium when he was live at Red Rocks, by the way. I know some of you guys went to Red Rocks. 100K halfway there. Wait, I thought it was 1 million. It's not 100K. I think it's 1 million. I think there might be an extra zero there. Hi, Gloria. They speculate it won't be erased until 2021. I know. I know, it sucks. We can just party in our own rooms. Is high? Wait, why would it seem like I'm high? It was under 118. Yeah, Grim, I'm super sleep deprived. I'm so tired. I'm just listening to music. In your labs? Yeah, I'm just sipping on water and stuff. I might change the music. And making out to rave music. I like this. I like the beats because they activate my lights more. And now I'm all different colors. Even though the lighting is not very flattering. To fall asleep, I know. I know. Is the music really loud for you guys? It's kind of loud for me. What I have for dinner? I had a really big lunch. So, look at my hair. So I ate a burger and it came with fries and stuff, and it was a big burger. It came with fries and it came with mac and cheese. It was so good, but I ate so much. It was like I wasn't even hungry. I was just eating because I was so tired. Very healthy. I know. I haven't been grocery shopping. I was supposed to go grocery shopping today, but I didn't finish everything. I don't even know if I can go grocery shopping tomorrow. I need to make a list. Oh, the audio module? You mean like do you mean the app for it? Like the app for the Nano Leaf? I think so. What happened to your... Yeah, I was gonna go out and buy the ingredients, but I have to make sure I can get them first. So we'll make them on stream. I think tomorrow we can try playing Dead by Daylight if you guys want to join. So I think I'll have a little bit more energy to play and also die because I don't know what to expect. Yeah, carbs. It's funny. Okay, so one of my workplaces, they were like really healthy. So a lot of my coworkers and stuff, I don't know, they're just like the type of people who have their lives together, I guess. And so they eat super healthy. Like all of them always pack like really light lunches. They'll get like salads and stuff like that, and like fruit and whatever. And like I would always buy lunch because I don't know, back then I like never cooked. I was just like too lazy to cook. I eat frozen dinners or I order or whatever. So like there's like a cafeteria where you can buy food. And so sometimes we would like all like just eat together and stuff like that. We would all eat together, and I just remember like ordering and going up and be like, oh yeah, I forget what I got like the main dish, which is like some meat thing, like it's not meatloaf, but I'm just gonna call it meatloaf. And then I got like mashed potatoes and fries and all this, like mashed potatoes and fries and some like cornbread and all this stuff. And the guy was like, wow, you're eating a lot of carbs. And I was like, yeah. And then I just, he's like, all right. Just like kept loading stuff on, and then I paid for it. And just like, you just see like a huge contrast between everyone else's like lunch and mine. They gave me a camp. It was pretty good. I was eating it, and then everyone else just had like these tiny, their portion sizes look so small, but like looking back, like I probably don't need to eat that much, but I do. So like, yeah, they have like, you know, little mini packs of their like sandwich and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't know. They're probably jealous. No, I mean, they didn't say anything. Like, it wasn't like they like made fun of me or anything. But it was like one of those things where I realized I was like a little bit different, like company culture wise. And all the girls, they always talk about like doing yoga and like spin classes together at 5 a.m. Or they would like go run for like 8 miles at 5 a.m. And I was like, sometimes I remember she was saying, one of the girls, she'd be like, yeah, well, usually I try to do like 8 miles, but sometimes if I'm tired, I only do 5 miles. And I was like, eat mashed potatoes. I was like, at 5 a.m. I'm sleeping. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. I was just like, dude, they're so healthy. They're so healthy. They like eat healthy. They care about like being fit and stuff like that. And meanwhile, doesn't matter how. Yeah, but I definitely do not run 8 miles. I don't think I've ever run 8 miles in my entire life. Yeah, I've definitely never ran 8 miles in my entire life. Nor do I get up at 5 a.m. to run 8 miles or even a mile. Or even do yoga and stuff in the morning. You can drive 8 miles, true. Probably getting back to freshman 15 since quarantine. Sorry. I know. I was like, I have no concept of health. I don't know why it's like so hard for me to be healthy. It takes a lot of willpower for me, but I think it's because like I grew up, you know, my parents are like, oh, you can never waste food. Like wasting food is bad. And you always have to say yes to food without like, even if you're not hungry. So I just have this habit of like constantly needing to eat, you know, like, because you never know where your next meal is going to come from. So you're just like, that's about 8 months. You're not a marathon runner. And I was like, what? These people are so healthy. Is that water? It is, which yes, it's Winky water. With gym closing down, I feel you on that for sure. Feel so bored and yet so lazy. Yeah, it's because we don't get to do anything. We don't have anything to look forward to. We can't get out. Chug it. I mean, I'll chug this. Never done meal prep. I mean, now I do meal prep, but it's just okay. Even when I do meal prep, sometimes I eat like my next day's meal. Because I just naturally eat so much. It is alcohol. It's white wine though. You have seen no meal prep from me? Seriously? That means you haven't watched enough of my streams, guys. I mean, since quarantine, it's been a little hard to meal prep as consistently as I used to. It's like water. No, water is in this cup. I have a cup of water here. This is, I mean, I guess you can't really tell, but it's white wine. Does you remember Jay? Hi Kazi, how are you? I'm drinking a little bit. Recently I've been ordering out a lot more, and I forgot how expensive ordering out is. What pizza? I have a really troll pizza that I need to make. It's gonna be like a dessert pizza, and I got sriracha in the back. Got your horses in the back. But I have sriracha. Hey Katsu, how are you? But this is the one, I got it because the bottle is pretty. It's pretty good. Makes you want to eat out more. Yeah, I think also just because you don't really have much to do. Since for me, I like to eat when I'm bored too. You can buy beauty products on Postmates. I actually ran out of foundation, so I'm like, whenever Sephora has a sale, I'm gonna have to buy some. I know it's gonna be a dessert pizza, but I'll try to make a savory one too. We need shots, maybe. Compared to other people, really? How so? And coffee. Did I clap? What's clapping? Like clap by hands? So use body wash for your hair? Are going to either makeup Institute flow because we're not. You guys might need video. You guys might need makeup. Yeah. You cough for. I've never heard that before. I did not know. Go to Costco. I eat all the snacks that I get from Costco. Work, sleep, grocery store. Yeah. I don't know if mine has been really affected. Other than that, I don't think I get groceries as often. With the disasters, I know. Yeah, it ended up being even more disastrous. Nothing really? You don't even want to like go to travel someplace or even eat at a restaurant? Be able to like not have to wear masks and stuff like that? Or all the craze? What's the craze for? Your Japan trip? When was your Japan trip again? Oh, nice. Oh, I see. I did not know that. Most after quarantine? To be able to see my friends. To be able to go see my friends and like just like eat and hang out with them, because it's just not the same when you guys aren't. I don't know, I feel like it is a little bit different when you're not physically there with your friends. I was actually thinking of going to Japan again this year. I wanted to travel a bit more and like stream a bit more this year, but there's no chance for that. It's always not the same. I agree, but then again, I do actually like drinking by myself. Bleach in a mask. Yeah, that sucks. Go to Korea with your homegirls? I actually don't. I mean, I kind of just like maybe I've messaged them a little bit to check up on them, but I don't know. They have pretty normie schedules. They have pretty normie schedules, and at night I'm kind of streaming, so I don't really get to talk to them that often. The only time would maybe like weekends, but I sleep in on weekends. Yeah, they have normie schedules where they go to bed at a normal time because they have to wake up at a normal time. Friends watch you stream? I don't know if my friends really watch me stream. They might have like popped in a few times, but usually they lurk or they don't really say anything because they're not really into streaming that much, I guess. Most of them like probably never heard of Twitch until I told them about Twitch. They're like, what's Twitch? And they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, this isn't my nano leaf. How are you, Teddy? You can request it through Mediashare. I'm still testing it out, so like I was hoping it would automatically start playing, but I would have to just manually let it through. Saying how more than those in UK? Yeah, I think it's still good to be safe. Ichiran ramen? You know, when I was in Japan, I didn't get to eat Ichiran, but I did get the boxes of ramen. It was really good. For parasocial interaction. I'm not even too sure what parasocial means. Oh, I'm excited. What? Wait. How are you resubbing?
Wood.
Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. But I thought you just subbed. Thank you so much, though. Pog? It's around New York, maybe. I think I just never bothered to wait for it. Because I hear the line is just super long. It was actually kind of long in Japan, too. I think it always had a line outside. But maybe not as long as New York. Not quite social. Gotcha. You want to go to Spain? Barcelona is really nice. Isn't worth $25? Oof. But also super expensive. I really like this. I don't know if Dan introduced me to this place or if I found it myself, but I think I said I was craving udon noodles. There's a place in New York that I can't pronounce. It's like the place, and it's really good udon noodles. Hi Nathan, how are you? And see some castles? That too. I feel like I haven't been to Europe that much. I think so, Katsu. I can't pronounce it. Oh, thanks, Nathan. How are you? I'm headbanging, but also using it as an excuse to close my eyes. I can be like this. I'm not sleeping. It's so good. I really like that place. Thanks for the follow. I did. I visited Barcelona. Are huge, but I can eat the whole thing. It's so good. Is that also New York, Wolf? Bigger than your face. That's true. I'm gonna sleep stream. Oh, maybe I'll check it out. Yeah. I love udon noodles. Exactly. Your assumption is correct. Sorry it was not up to your music taste because I'm so dead right now. I am so dead. I have no, like, I don't know how to converse right now. Maybe I should just turn this into an AMA because I can't even think of anything. Actually, the AMA may not even be that good because you can ask me stuff and then I would give you like really terrible answers. Hey, go, we have been up. I didn't really sleep. I took like a nap. Like I took a 20-minute nap. And so I've just been awake. I think I've been awake for like pretty much over 24 hours. The coffee was actually not that great. It was okay. I feel like it lost a lot of flavor when it was being grinded. But I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Hi Jeeve, how are you? Raku? I think I've been there. Actually, I don't know if I've eaten there, but I've heard of it. Yeah, just a 20-minute nap. What's your whatever 42 is? That bad for you? I know. Apparently, if you stay awake for over 24 hours, you lose brain cells. And I already lost so many brain cells. You got the fattest headache? When do you sleep? Because I know a lot of you guys stayed up super late for my stream. Which, nice AMA. Ask me something else. Ask me almost anything. You lose brain cells in other ways. Hey Lex, how are you? The AMAA at like 3 a.m. That's already so late. I woke up to my host. If you had 5 years to your age, how old are you? I would be 47. No, I would still be 42. I'm never aging past 42, alright? What keeps me young? The wine. Technically, you're always losing brain cells? Oh, how so? How do I replenish my brain cells? How would you commit the perfect murder? So basically, right? The perfect murder. I don't think I'm creative enough to commit the perfect murder. I'm thinking really hard about this. Why are you so... I didn't understand it either. I had no answers to that question either. Over a lot of time? I thought after a certain age you like... I heard... What is it? I don't know if this is true or not. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I heard if you... After the age of 30 or like at 30 or something, your personality gets like super solidified. So before the age of 30, you still have time to like change-ish your personality or like mold your personality a little bit. But usually after 30, it's kind of stuck. Maybe. I'm not too sure though. Voodoo dolls? And trading for a week long, I would cry. But I think that it has a cap on redemptions. I thought about this. So you got 7 years left. I mean, let me know in 7 years, alright? You're going to be stuck? Well, I feel like you might be pretty solidified at that point. If you hate everything by the time you turn 30, you're gonna hate everything. Maybe it might happen. Become more chill as they age though. Yes and no. Yes and no. It doesn't mean like you're gonna... I don't think it means like even as when you're approaching 30 that you're gonna become like really not chill, right? But it just means that like whatever stage you get at by the time you're 30, whether it is chill or not chill or whatnot. But I also heard that as you age more, like your personality kind of like blends into the middle. You're gonna be single for the rest? No, that's not what it's saying. It's saying just like personality wise. Like personality wise, I feel like, or from what I read, it's supposed to be almost pretty much set. Like you're probably pretty set at 30. So it's emotionally invested in that person. So you're 30? Yeah, I'm 42. Is another case an outlier? Do you use Twitter a lot? I try to, but not gonna lie, I feel like because I've been streaming more often, I haven't been interacting on my social media as much. I really should though. Also, I think because I'm in quarantine, I feel like there's nothing new for me to post. That's why I'm just like, what do I post? Oh, I'm in my room. Oh, 30 days later, still in my room. What did I do? Still in my room. Aw, thanks, Kazi. Thanks for the follow. 30-day photo challenge. Oh my goodness. I tried to do it, and I was like, I don't have enough photos. Got it, but do nothing with it. I would be the same way. I would be the same way if it weren't for streaming. Of you screaming? No one wants to see me scream every single time I post something. Just imagine just like, oh, I'm just having a pleasant day minding my own business, and then you actually scroll through my posts and it's just me screaming. Posting old photos? Oh, you don't like all of them. Oh god, you may be the only one. You scream when playing ADC? I scream over almost everything, TBH. Your ears can't handle no more. Wait, should I try? I'm gonna experiment where I hold up my recorder and then I lose 10 to 20 people. Waves threateningly. Waves. It dropped! Did you see it? It dropped! Can't even tell the color? Oh shoot, yeah. Hi Stall, how are you? I record. No, I wasn't gonna play it. I was just gonna hold it up. It just makes it like threatening. Am I drunk? No, I'm just chilling. I'm just tired. Sleep deprivation. If you get sleep deprived enough, you would probably act like you're really drunk. How Peter's holding up? I haven't played it. And everyone unfollows. Tries to grow stream. Oh, I haven't watched a Carrot video. But yeah, thank you Lux for making the video. And you go super drunk? Not gonna lie, I feel like there's times where I was like really sleep deprived, like over 24 hours of like not sleeping, and I would have to like drive somewhere, and I think I've nearly fallen asleep on the road, and it sucks. You start hearing voices? No, really? If I'm up for a long time, I start saying nonsense. I actually say nonsense. Just like, I think I start hallucinating. One time when I was streaming, I think I did one of my longest streams, which was 34 hours of streaming, in one go for like a subathon, and I started like hallucinating. I was freaking out because I was sitting there and I took a shower. I was just like, hey guys, yeah, if you guys don't mind like chilling, I'm gonna take like a quick 10-minute shower, like wash my hair because it was really greasy, because again 24 hours, like my hair is like super greasy. So I showered, I came out, and then like I looked in the mirror and I was like, my hair looks really weird. I was like, my hair looks gray. No, I just took a normal shower. Yeah, I was like so confused. I was like, wait, did I like mix up my shampoo or something? And then why is my hair like gray right now? And then I sat down and back to stream. I was like, guys, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I'm like, is my hair gray? And people were like, no, you're fine. I was like, no, but is it gray? Like, I was like, does my hair color look different to you guys? To anyone? And people were like, no, Christina, it looks fine. I'm like, and this whole time I'm seeing myself, I keep thinking my hair color changed. That was like one of my more bizarre moments of sleep deprivation. What's the code for? I don't know if I was dreaming, but it was so strange. I really thought like in my head I somehow made sense to me. Had a flash of your future. But it was like a weird gray. It wasn't like the snowy gray. It was just like, it looked like I had a gray sheen, like a very like iron color. Mm-hmm. 2,000 energy drinks over. That is so bad for you. Oh no. I started hallucinating. I don't know what happened. It was just like, everything else was the same. Thanks for the follow. Everything else was the same, but my hair color is weird, and I was like, what's going on? I tried not to like freak out, but I was actually freaking out internally. 42 is young though? Is it? Thanks for the follow. 42 isn't young. What do people do at 42? They stream on Twitch. What do people do at the age of 42? Until the quarantine ends? Yeah. That's like the age where you become old. Age is but a number, so they say. And talking to a stranger on the internet. True. 42-year-olds need social lives too. People that don't even look 40. Yeah, well, a lot of celebrities, when sometimes like you hear their age, you're like, there's no way. There's someone who's like 50 years old and she looks like she's 30 at most. Hi, Zebra. How are you? Look how good it is. As much as you used to, but I want to say maybe your priorities change when you're older too. Every year they're younger. It's ridiculous. Is it Tom Cruise? Thought you're in your 20s or something. Yeah, but I'm a very convincing 42-year-old, right? Right? Wait, if you don't think I'm 42, then how old do you think I am? Hey Brian, how are you? Tom Cruise. It was like a female, I remember. $12. $25. What's the oldest you think I look? Don't answer as a trick question. It's like 26? It's 42. Smart answer. 94. Gotcha. Hit me over 30. Do I not act like a mature 30 plus year old? $24. Hi, Losters. Yeah, it's my own rave party. I should really pretend like I'm DJing. You act like a 26 to 30 plus year old. So I do act old, right? Change it back this week. Is it because you were on a stream where there was like a marbles and then you guys lost, so you guys all had to change your name to something Korean? Act 29? That's really specific. What does a 29-year-old act like? Because like, is there really a difference between like 24 to 25 to 26, 27, 28, whatever? Because you want us to? Gotcha. It's air teacher. He just graduated working for a year. Oh, being a teacher, you tell me. I do not act 12. You sound like you're over 30? I just have a lot of random thoughts. I have a lot of bizarre thoughts, Emo. Relate to pizza. Oh, that's the one. Hi, Turtle. How are you? Anything past 25 to 30 midlife crisis. Until you change your name. Wow, that's ballsy. But I look young. Oh, interesting. Hi, Spec. How are you? On that, what's the lick TikTok challenge? What's that? You're getting closer to 30. Don't worry. As a 42-year-old who acts like I'm 12, it's fine. So you can sleep probably before midnight. Hi, Triangles. Hangovers are killer. I've always had bad hangovers though. Like always. I don't know. I think like my body, because I'm naturally really lightweight. So when I do get hungover, even if I just drink like 3 shots, sometimes I get hungover from that. Licking surfaces. Oh, ew. I think I saw that a while back, which is really dumb. I heard, okay, be careful of groceries. I heard there's like some people who go out and they like lick the fruit of, like they lick fruits and they like put it back. Hi, Funky. No, you're 42. It's okay. You don't have to believe it. I like to throw that in as a, you know, you can turn up, but you know how to turn in. He loses his keys. Pretty sure I was really useless in that situation. My friends lost his keys. I was kind of already passed out, so I didn't really know what was happening when he kicked down the door. Like the year. I don't know how to do math right now. I do too, but I feel like it's kind of hard to wash that stuff off, you know? Gotta like boil the apple or whatever fruit you decide to get. I don't care you. This is how Corona. I know. Why are people being so dumb? For no reason. People are like that bored as a placeholder. Whoa, you guys made a perfect rainbow. Wait. Okay. You guys actually made a perfect rainbow. Look at this. Starting with Mizzles, who's red, and then Laguna, you're orange, and then Funky Bee is yellow, and Wiz is green, and Jeep is blue, and Offline Giggles is purple. You guys made a rainbow in my chat. Do you guys know that? It's like a perfect rainbow. I'm gonna snip this just so I can keep track of it. Sorry. No, I swear it's a rainbow. So 3 drinks. I'm pretty lightweight. Unless if I like trained myself over spring break or something. You don't have to. There's no pressure for you to share your age. If it's like, you know, if it's like your information that you want to keep private, that's totally up to you. I still don't really know my own tolerance at times. Hi, Con. How are you? You notice that, dude, I sometimes notice like the weirdest things. I sometimes am just like super ADD. I think I really am ADD. A little bit, maybe. And she's gone. Well, I'm not drunk though. I only drank a little bit. There wasn't that much. Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. I thought I finished it, but I didn't finish it. Before drinking? That's smart. You should always technically wash your cans. Do I do it though? I don't. Unfortunately, I get really lazy. But you should always wash the top of your cans or drink from a straw or something. Or pour it in a cup. You see it now? Solid, right? Make you notice things more? No. No. You're talking 3. Are you really lightweight too? You know when you stop? Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like when I'm drunk, I just drink more. Yeah, I didn't sleep, so I'm really tired. So today might be a really short stream. Sorry, guys. Or do you sip slowly? I'd rather, like, if I'm just taking shots, I'd rather just drink it and then get drunk so I can like get lit. I don't like holding drinks in my hand, you know? So I'd rather just get it over with and then go like do my own thing. Unless if I'm at like a social event where you're just being like hoity-toity, as they say, and you have like wine. So I just, you know, have my pinky out and I drink the wine because I don't usually have much to say. So I'm like, oh, how interesting. Wow, that's so fascinating. Jacob. Hi, Joe. Yeah, I was testing out my Mediashare, but I don't think it's working too well right now. And no tarantulas. Oh yeah, my turnip prices weren't that good. I think it was at 150, but I guess that's maybe a bit of a profit if you guys want to sell. If you guys don't, totally understand. Tiny unicorns in the sky. Sriracha is super essential. I'm kind of running low. Drinking by yourself, but at least you can last for a really long time. Like for me, I'm like one and done. I'm like out skis. And I have to, if I don't pace myself, then I'm like a goner. So fancy. How do you work Mediashare? I think it goes through Streamlabs donation. That's why I don't really know. Dream and your kryptonite? It is. It is, David. Very much so. I think the camera is drunk. You're trying to make the rainbow again. Oh yeah, do you mind posting it? Was 516? What? QQC, I'm a kind of an enabler too. You're drinking yourself. I just read that as drinking yourself. I don't know why. Drinking by yourself or taking care of friends. Phil. Hi, Ty. Yes, it is. It's a very important bottle. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can last much longer. Wine makes me kind of sleepy too. Maybe I should just drink a whole shot and call it a night. And just like laugh to myself. Do you guys ever laugh at yourself? All that sugar? Yeah, it's pretty... Moscato is really sweet. But I didn't drink the whole bottle right now. You laugh with yourself? You laugh at yourself all the time? It's just Moscato. That's why it's not that strong, but I'm a little bit tired. And I kind of only got it because I really like this bottle. I mean, it's good for Moscato. But it's so nice. Look how pretty the bottle is. I think I'm going to reuse it. If I ever get flowers or something, I'm going to put the flowers in here. Oh, yes. Yes. He starts to cry. Not gonna lie, chat looks kind of blurry right now. The camera's not focusing on me. It's like, it's my vision. Hi, Latchers, how are you? Oh, you're used. No, don't do that. I have quite a collection of used bottles. All the time at the hands, but that means you're funny. I'd rather be funny than boring. Sometimes I think I'm like, open my eyes. No. I'm enjoying the music. Oh, my super sick glasses on. Am I funnier when I'm drunk? I think things are more funny when I'm drunk. I do think things are more funny when I'm drunk. I also do stupid things when I'm drunk too. Like 40-40 vision. Hey, those are you. So I remember this one time, I was like so hell-bent on this thing. Like, we were at a bar and I was a little bit drunk. Just a little bit, you know. And like, I was with, so like my friend sat down on like an empty chair, and there was another dude like sitting with him. They're like talking to each other. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be so great. So I decided to go untie my friend's shoelace. And I was like, thought I was being so sneaky about it too. I was like, oh, tiptoeing around. Again, I may have been a little under the influence. Just a little. Right. Teeny tiny, just teeny tiny. Hi, Siki, how are you? Hey, Tofu. I was trying to finish my taxes today. And testing them. Oh yeah, those are some good cocktails. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a genius. I'm like, this is gonna be so funny. I've always wanted to try this prank. So I like went over and like I was like untying my friend's shoelace, and then I was like, I'm gonna tie this shoelace to that person's shoelace. And I didn't even know the other guy, but he was like in the same friend group, but I actually didn't know who he was. So I was just like I was just like, and I thought I was actually being like super sneaky and no one could see me or like see what I was doing, right? But but I think my friends were just sitting there, or my friend was just sitting there being like, what? Except they let me continue doing what I was doing. So I was like, tying shoelace. And the other person was like, hey, well, I guess if you're gonna like tie my shoelace, at least like I should introduce myself or whatever. I'm like, yeah, my name is Bob. I don't know what his name was. No, my name is Bob. I'm like, oh, hello, I'm Christine. And I was like, I was like, this could be so hilarious. And my friend afterwards was like, dude, I was like so annoyed at you because I really need to go pee, but because you tied my shoelace to this other guy, I couldn't go pee. And I was like, but then if you knew I was there, why did you let me do it? I don't understand. It is, but I just want to get it done early. It was very sneaky. It just walked with it. I know, that's what I was thinking. I thought I was so creative. I thought I was, you know, so like sly. And then you would just walk around. You guys would probably forget about it and then walk around with it. Slept and waited an extra day. I'm honestly might sleep early and just do it. Finish the rest tomorrow. But it's really painful. Very ninja. The ultimate ninja. Sorry, impromptu thing. I don't know. I look back and I'm just like, what was I thinking? It's fine early, maybe like 11:30. This is gonna be the shortest stream of all time. This is probably one of my shortest streams ever. I said you should get it, but you are the accountant. I know, right? Why did I pick this profession? What do you mean early? But this is like my shortest. Is 11 p.m. not early? 11 p.m. is really early. What was I thinking? Did you guys ever do anything you regretted while drinking? It takes a day to do taxes? Yeah, my taxes are annoying. But it's because I don't really keep track of my stuff. Gotta, you know, expense everything that I can expense. It made me look back and I was just like, man, I actually spent all this money on random things. So... MVC crashed. Oh no, that's scary when you black out. Do you remember what you did or what your friends told you did when you blacked out? Hi Johnny, how are you? And at a hospital? Were you injured? Like, or was it just like they kind of just put you in hospital because you were just really drunk? I suppose early is true. Got into your pants? Like she wore your pants? Friends, aw, that's cute though. Do my taxes drunk. Somehow I feel like I'm gonna undo everything that I worked on today. Hi Cronus, how are you? What's it like to black out? Telling blackout stories? Yeah. You don't remember? Yeah, I think I usually brown out a lot. There's a few times I did black out, but it was weird because like I would black out and then I would just remember like small flashes, like, oh, I was over here on the floor, and then I was on the stage, and then I was like behind the stage, and then I was like by the DJ, and I just remember all these things and I'm like, I don't really know how I got here. You just really don't remember. Well, I think normally when people, well, I don't know actually, but I think when people black out, they like don't remember anything for a while. Not to tell you what happened. Really, I would be so curious. Brownout is like you kind of forget. You're drunk to the point where you kind of forget what happens, but like you can recall it. So if your friends are like, "Oh, do you remember when you were peeing in the bathroom?" You would be like, "They're like, oh yeah, I did pee in the bathroom." Like recently comes with your glasses. It's the power of the glasses. Girlfriend's ring size. Sneaky! Are you proposing? Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Does she have a... Does she wear rings? If she has a ring already that she wears, you can just yoink that and then measure it. No, but maybe... Ooh, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, yoink her current ring. She's not the jewelry type. Yeah, I don't actually know my own ring size. Well, maybe while she's... Okay, while she's sleeping, you can get a string. Get a string and like... Or... Oh, we don't live together. Okay. Okay. Next plan of attack. How about... Hi, Zed. Thank you. How are you? Or yourself. Would that be considered blackout? I think so. If you literally can't remember how you got there, I would think you blacked out. From 6 p.m. Johnny! Oh no! Or maybe you can get like a cheap plastic ring. You can get like a cheap plastic ring and just like kind of like... Oh, you can get a ring sizer. Oh wait, that doesn't... You still need her hand. Okay, what you do is you chop off her hand, you get its size, and then you reattach the hand. Wake up in your room. Did your friends tell you what happened? Then get her drunk. This sounds somewhere like, alright, you drug your girlfriend with alcohol and then get her ring size. Self-isolate, that too. I'm kidding. Thank God I asked you to. My glasses say it all. Hi, John. Thank you so much for the reason. Welcome back for 28 months. Pog.
Damn, it's been 28 months.
Indeed.
Nice glasses, by the way. Your glasses.
Thank you. How are you? How do you usually choose a designated friend when going out drinking? I don't know if we do that. I mean, with like Uber and stuff, I feel like everyone can kind of drink. But I feel like just some people are naturally more responsible when drinking. And that's also why, like, I feel less comfortable drinking with, you know, even though I like my friends, there's like some groups that I refuse to drink with just because I feel like they don't take care of each other. So don't do that. And when you black out, really? That works at the wedding. The glasses change you. Oh, you got a Valorant key, Pog? Ubers are expensive at night. Maybe for you. Maybe because it's, you know, LA. No, wait, don't do that. Please don't take me seriously. Would you watch a Chinese if you don't understand it? I mean, I feel like I don't understand most music videos. I'm gonna be real. Even if it's in English, I'd be like, wait, what's going on? You guys ever see that? You watch a music video and you're like, okay, interesting. The bass is 80 watt. Oh, that is really pricey. That is so pricey. Oh, yeah. I guess I got lucky because like my main group of friends, they're really good about taking care of each other. But I've definitely partied with some of my other friends that don't. And I have been abandoned at times, and I'm like the worst person when I'm abandoned because I'm not very self-sufficient when I'm drunk. It's because I was too soft. My friends usually take care of me when I'm super, super drunk. Hi JP, how are you? He's gone. So usually DD? Oh, really? Do you ever feel like you miss out though when you can't drink with your friends? Yeah, you can see everything's reflected. If you can bop to the beat, that's true. 20, 30 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. I don't think it's that expensive in Atlanta. Maybe like $30 to $40 if it's like 20 to 30 minutes. You wanna try it? I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna try it tomorrow. House I Abandoned. Oh. Once upon a time, young ex-teen, right, was out and about. It was Halloween. Halloween is a huge party night for everyone. Bad signal. Yeah, so yeah, tune in tomorrow, I'll play. So it was Halloween, and I actually had multiple friend groups going to party, but I was like, I felt like I owed this friend group because I was like, oh, I haven't seen you guys in so long, so I'll party with you guys. And yeah, and I've never partied with them before. Maybe like a few times in like their dorms, but like this is like my first time going out with them. And so they're like, yeah, you know, we're gonna go like club bar hopping, I forget. I was like, all right. So I went there, pre-gamed, and I was like, okay, it's chill, it's whatever. I didn't really know that many people. I only had like a few mutual friends there. So then we like Ubered to, yeah, we Ubered to like this area where there's like a bunch of bars in the area, but they like failed to plan for it because apparently you need cash to get into, well, I don't remember if it was the club. No, sorry, we were gonna go to a club, but you needed cash, and none of us had cash. Well, not all of us had cash on us. So, and we didn't want to go to an ATM and stuff like that. So we're like, okay, let's just go like bar hopping. And I was already miserable because I was wearing like, you know, like a clubbing dress, which is kind of short. It's also October, so it's also really, really cold. And I was like, great, all right. So then we go into this random bar, and it's fine. But like, I was like, all right. We drank more, we like partied, we danced, whatever. And then it was time to go home. And yeah, so like my friend was like totally fine because he wore a onesie for his costume, and I didn't have any pockets and stuff. So I was like, oh, can you hold on to like my phone key, like my stuff for me? Because, you know, dresses, girl clothing does not have any pockets. So I was like, oh, can you hold on to this while we're like out, just so I don't lose it and stuff like that? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was like, oh yeah, sure. And so when we were heading back, we had to take like different cars, and I was gonna go with my friend who had my stuff, right? But he's like, oh, sorry, our Uber is like full, like just get the next one with like this other person. I was like, okay, cool. I'll see you guys back at your apartment, and stuff like that. So I was like, all right. So I ended up in this Uber with this other dude. It was like a really confusing thing because I was like, wait, do they have space? Do they not have space? I don't know. So I didn't really know this guy that well. I met him like that night that I was partying with everyone, and he was a character. I don't know. How do I best describe this? He was a character, all right? I just didn't know him that well and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit socially awkward. I'm not sure. I don't know. So we were in the Uber, and I was just like, I didn't get the Uber. I think he got the Uber too. So I was just like, oh, cool. Like, I just thought the plan was to like meet back at the apartment where we were like pre-gaming. And so we got to the Uber, and he was like, oh, actually, can I stop by my place for a second? I need to grab something. I was like, oh, sure, whatever. Like, yeah. And then, yeah, so he like swings by his place, and then I was really confused because I thought he was just gonna run in and grab something, but he was like, oh no, wait, just like come in for a second. I was like, okay, whatever. Okay. And so I guess like I ended up going in. I was just like, I thought he had to like pee or something, and he couldn't wait or something. I don't know. So I was like, all right, cool. And he was like, oh, you can sit down on this couch. Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever. I literally don't know what he was doing. I have no idea why he went home, and like, I don't know why he went home. I was so confused. I was like sitting there on like the couch, like waiting, And again, I have none of my stuff. I do not have my phone. I do not have my wallet. I do not have my keys. And I was like, all right, this guy should probably hurry up because it was really late. Everyone's really, really drunk. And he ended up just like chilling, and he was like making like light conversation while he was like piddling about his apartment and stuff like that. And I was like really, really confused. And he decided to like have a phone call with someone. Because we had a mutual friend. He was like, oh shoot, that's so cool. I didn't know you know him. Like, he's my friend too. So he calls our mutual friend who is in California for school. And the guy was like, the guy who answers like, hello, is like, yo, guess who I'm with? I'm with your friend. It's like, and he was like, okay. He's like, you want to talk to her? I was like, what? This was like 3 a.m. East Coast, so it's like midnight on West Coast. I don't know, like I haven't even talked to my mutual friend in a long time, so I was just kind of like, okay. And then I was like, hey, excuse me. No, he wasn't. He was just making conversation. He was just like doing all this other stuff, and I was just really confused. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, hey, it's getting kind of late. We've been sitting here. I feel like it was like 30 minutes. Again, I have no concept of time. But I was just like, hey, I feel like we've been kind of staying here for a while. Like, did you get what you needed? I'm gonna go back to my friend's place because he has my stuff. He was like, oh, he has your stuff? And I was like, yes. I was like, yes, he does. And I have no way of getting home. So, am I gonna get tired? No. He was not. He like, honestly, I thought he may have preferred guys. I feel like he likes guys. I don't know. And so I mean, I didn't know him that well. So I was just like, yeah, you know, if you want to, oh my God, it was so, yeah, it was really awkward because like, I don't remember anyone's numbers, right? So I was trying to, no, okay, maybe he did. He's like, oh, it's really, I was like, hey, like, I think I need to borrow your phone because my friend's apartment has like a gate and stuff like that. So if they were sleeping, I can't get into the gate. I can't get all my stuff, and then I can't go home. So I was like, hey, I just want to make sure they're awake because if I don't have my stuff, I'm pretty screwed. And so he was like, oh, you can use my phone because we're like all, excuse me. I was like, do you have their numbers and stuff like that? He's like, oh no, but it might have their Facebook. So I was like, okay, so like, let me like use Facebook to try to message no one. I think he had one person's number. So we tried to call that person. And no one picked up because this was like hitting like 4 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, Monka S, you know, like, I was like, I have no way of contacting. And then he was like, oh, well, I guess like if you need to, you can like crash on my couch or something. And I was like, no. I was like, no, I have someplace to be. I have someplace to be early in the morning, so I need all of my stuff and I need to be there. That wasn't true, but at the time I was like, yeah, I busy. Yeah, I can't stay, you know? Yeah, so no, he was not. I swear, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't. Okay, so I was like, yeah, I was just like, you didn't call. I don't remember if I called my phone. I think I tried. Like, I tried everything because I was like really desperate to get out, but I had no way of getting my own transportation, and I'm locked out of my own apartment. I have no keys and my phone. I can't get through my own gate, and I can't get into my apartment without my keys. So luckily, okay, so my friends that have my stuff, they apparently the next day I was like, dude, where were you guys? And they're like, oh, we passed out. Yeah, we were like trying to wait up, but like you guys took forever. And I was like, yeah, so they still had my stuff. And I was like, hey, can I just borrow your phone? So I like logged out and I logged into my Facebook. I logged into my Facebook, I think, and I messaged my roommate. Thank God for roommates. And thank God my roommate is kind of a degen. Praise, you know. My roommate was a degen. I was like, oh no, sorry, I didn't message my roommate. I messaged my friend who knew my roommate. It was a very common, because you know, you can see people online. So my roommate wasn't online, so I messaged my friend. I was like, hey girl, and she's probably really confused because it was like, you get 4 something in the morning. I was like, hey girl, long story, but can you call my roommate for me, because I don't have my roommate's number, right? I don't have it memorized or anything. I was like, hey, can you call my roommate? And she was like, sure. She didn't even question. She's like, oh yeah, sure. I was like, yeah, can you check if he's awake, you know? And luckily my roommate was awake, so I was like, all right, cool. And then I was like, all right, I was like, yeah, just tell him to check Facebook Messenger, because I'm gonna message him. So I was like, hey roomie, so stuff happened and I don't have any of my stuff, but if I'm trying to head home right now, I'm gonna call your number for the gate. Can you leave the door unlocked too? Yeah, I was like, I'll catch up with you when I'm there, but for now, I can't really talk right now. And so like, the other guy, I think he like sobered up. I don't think he drank that much, but he's like, oh, I can offer to like drive you. And I was like, sure. At this time, I was like, yeah, all right. So he did end up driving me back to my place. And I called the gate, and then my roommate left the door open, and then like I called him. I'm like, oh my god, thank God you're awake. He's like, yeah, man, I was just like up playing games. That's like, these are the friends you need. No, it was fine. Like, no, that's like, I don't think he was doing anything. I just don't think he was like very socially aware. And I wasn't too sure why he thought it was like good to go to his place first. Maybe he didn't realize I didn't have my stuff. What would you do if your roommate's not awake? I have no idea, but I'm very, very thankful my roommate was awake. Or like I would have, but I also know my roommate is a really light sleeper. Like I have some really pug roommates, so like he will like he sleeps like a rock, but like he'll wake up. If you call him, he'll wake up. So I like asked my friend to call him to see if he was awake, and then he was awake. So thank goodness for that. I was like, I was actually thinking about this. I was like, okay, I'll just act casual. Worst case scenario, I am gonna jump the fence in a very short clubbing dress. But you know what? I'm gonna learn how to climb the fence in heels. I will do this. I was like, survival instinct, let's go. I don't think it was though. I don't know. To this day, it was a very confusing, very, very confusing. Cause then like, I was like, I caught up with my friends that I partied with. I was like, first of all, I hate you guys for abandoning me. Never abandon me again. Don't take all of my stuff. And then they were like, oh, well, we thought he was like, you know, interested in dudes. I was like, well, he's like, what, do you want to like get with him? I was like, no, that is not what I'm asking. I was just like, what is his, like, you know, I asked him, I was like, what's his deal? I was like, I don't know, he's always been chill. He's always like a really nice guy. Like, whatever. And I do think he's a nice guy. I just don't really understand why. This is where the 8 Mile So they didn't think I was, but they're like lol. They kind of like laughed at it. They're like oh lol, like they thought it was funny. And then I was like, it's not funny, guys. I was like freaking out about my stuff. No, I still don't think it was I still don't think it was like that. That's why I just never really partied with them again. So like they're my friends, but they're not like the friends that will watch out for you when you drink, you know? So like I have my core group of friends that no matter how big the party gets or how crazy the party gets, we will all make it back together. Even if we end up throwing up along the way, or like, you know, having snot dribble down our faces, and like, you know, just dying and, you know, bruised up because we have no balance, we will all somehow make it back to the apartment together. And like they're like the friends who like will charge my phone for me, take out my contacts for me. They're like they're so responsible, and they will like make drunk ramen and stuff and try to like eat it and feed it to me, because like I'm really useless when I'm like super drunk. But how about your safety? Like I don't think he would have done anything. I don't know. Yeah, nothing bad happened, but I just remember this happening. I was like, in that time, I was just like, what can I do? It was so late. Take out your contacts. you even take out your own contact? Well, I mean, they would be like, Christine, like, give me your eyeball. Well, they wouldn't say, give me the eyeball. But they'd be like, go wash your hands. And they'd be like, all right, here's an extra contact case. Sometimes they even have like an extra toothbrush for me. They're so nice. Oh, he's like to invite you over. Yeah, I just but I guess I didn't really get that vibe from him because he just kind of was just doing his own thing. I feel like he was just very much in his own world, you know, and he didn't understand that I just wanted to go home. I don't think he really understood like why I was in the Uber with him. Maybe he thought he was just getting an Uber for himself. So he's like, dude, why is this girl in the Uber with me? And I thought we were all going to like my friend's place and stuff like that. To give the vibe, I don't think so. But I'm like the most vibeless person. What should you do? I mean, maybe let me get my stuff. Give me your eyeball. Maybe he's drunk too. I feel like he's like he was like one of the more sober people because I don't think he really drinks. He seemed like he was like very sober, just a little bit socially awkward. I was thinking about some maybe. That lost wall insurance? What's the lost wall insurance? That social awareness? Yeah, I want to say it's boiled down to social awareness. And he seemed at least like relatively harmless, just kind of like, I was just kind of like, well, you know. The next day. Yeah, I just don't have any vibes. I just kind of like chill. Service level. Yeah, I think he was just trying to be helpful because he's like, oh, I guess you don't have your stuff. But yeah, like, I mean, he was like, yo, you can borrow my phone or whatever, like, get what you need to do. But like, if they're not answering, then, you know, if you do need a place to crash, I was like, I mean, always wonder. I don't think so. I really did not get the vibe from him. I just think it was just a huge miscommunication somehow. To this day, I'm still really confused how that happened. To the follow. Takes 24 hours. But it wasn't random because we were all partying together in the group and I met him. I think like they introduced me to like all of the group of people. And it just so happens like everyone was splitting up Ubers. And yeah, so it was just like a free Uber that we were all like supposed to take together as a group. So there maybe have been like 4 or 5 cars. Yeah, dude, didn't replace all my face. Yes, indeed. And tried to think at the same time. Yeah. Thing is, I don't really remember him drinking that much. Make any physical moves? I wouldn't recommend making physical moves though. Whilst interested. I asked him. I asked my friends, I was like, dude, I don't get it. And they're like, oh, honestly, we thought he liked dudes. I switched it over. I finished raving. And now it's winding down. It gets even weirder. I definitely chalk it up to social awareness. If you like a person, you'll find means and ways to say no to a person. I learned a saying, if you like a person, you'll find means and ways to say no to a person. If you hate a person, you'll find means and ways to say no. Say yes. I am so sleep deprived. I was like reading this. I'm like, my brain not processing. I know, yeah, let me let you borrow this. If you're already winding down, yeah, drink some wine. I do well. I do well, Jasper. I'm just really, really sleep deprived. Pretty much. I'm letting you guys see into your souls. Okay, so you will find means to say yes to a person. If you don't like a person, you'll find means when you say no. Interesting. Go to your place, just act chill, no more like motives aren't. And there it is. Aww. You can tell, Marshall. Yeah, I'm pretty dead right now. Mr. West is fine. Oh, my nose is actually starting to sweat because all the heat from the glasses, my eyeball heat is just like really fogging up the stream. I mean the screen, the glasses, whatever they are. Didn't like what you saw. Oh, we were just talking about like random drinking situations. It's just nerves and they were trying. But do you guys like, I don't know. I don't really know how guys hit on girls. I also like, it kind of goes over my head a lot because if they're not like really straightforward about it, then I don't know. I'm just like, oh, he seems nice. Like that's it. That's just like, oh, he seems nice. Any other story of abandonment? I think literally after that experience, I really just like try to just drink with the group of friends that I am comfortable drinking with. Ask you if it was an invitation. Oh, it's like did you have to get the DTR talk? I do feel like a lot of girls initiate the DTR. Try to see the situation. He didn't seem nervous. He seemed like really comfortable. He was just like, just doing whatever. Good night, WWE. Have a good one. For them. Oh, DTR? Well. I need to have my glasses on for this. So, DTR is called determining the relationship. I should have said it like determining the relationship. Alright? Yeah, I actually learned this phrase from my other friend who went on this like Tinder dating spree. Aw, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Avesquados. Thank you.
Nice.
I appreciate it. Down to relationship. Yeah, determining the relationship. And for them to make the first move? That's fine too. I don't think there's anything wrong with letting a girl make the move. Don't T-Rex. You're about to, okay, have fun, we win. It's just like, I feel like it's always girls who are like, what are we? You know? It's like, so we've been like going on, we've been hanging out for a little bit. We've been chilling. So like, what are we? If you're inviting her over, oh, gotcha. So he just said no, he just wanted to walk them back. Aww. Valley Girl Christine scared. That wasn't a Valley Girl voice, was it? Talk once or twice in your life. Yeah! Why don't you guys like speak up so the girl doesn't have to speak up for it, you know? Just be like, yo, I would, you know, just be straightforward. Be like, yo, man, I like to like date you, you know? But I feel as though the girl's like, but what are we? I do not even don't ask me. It's like Jungle Harry Potter. Sounds like drunk talk. They're like, I would like to take you out on the date. Would you like to come on a date with me? And then if they're like no, then you guys know you're not going on a date. And if they're like yes, then you guys are going on a date. It's tell me when you're sober. But no second date. Did you want to go on a second date though? The superior race of all the universe. Interesting. Response, no. But But at least you get a response, right? So you don't have to like kind of like swim in circles around each other, do like a weird like, you know, courtship dance, be like, you feeling me? I'm feeling you. You feeling me? I'm feeling you. And be like, and then be like, we bros are like more than bros, you know. But I like that when you can call your girl a bro too. Someone, I don't be me. Do you think it really does ruin a friendship though? After that, oh, did you follow for a second date? So learning this too. Then a vague maybe. Same. Hey, Zirigute. Gets physical. Sometimes? Oh, sometimes for what? Definitely ruins it. Oh, if it ruins it or not? I'm kind of 50-50 on this because I guess I don't really know the intentions. Can't go backwards if you elevate to a romantic relationship. There's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess this isn't as mainstream, but I know like a handful of people who are like friends with their exes. Oh, it's dark now. Slowly drift away from each other. But that might take some time. Wait, like a yes for like going out and stuff like that? Desire to ask someone out. I can see that. Thanks for the follow. You'd have many friends, but you can only really have like one relationship. Hey Ron, how are you? Been with a friend and move up to SO status. Yeah, I have. Yeah. I mean, like, how long would you think it takes to become friends with someone? Because at least in my past relationships, it was not like a completely random stranger. Like, we knew each other from like mutual friends, and maybe we wouldn't necessarily like hang out all the time, but we knew like of each other and we would like talk to each other. And like we weren't like, I wouldn't say we're like best friends or we like always had like the same friend groups, but it was just kind of through that, and then sometimes it would become like romantic. It's a tricky stage. I think so too. I think that's really hard to juggle, being friends with an ex. Where's the rave? Well, now it's the chill time. You missed the rave. I was, you just woke up. Still respect each other? Yeah, I think so. I just don't think, for me, I don't think I necessarily keep in contact with my exes, but I guess if I saw them, maybe it'll be a little awkward because I don't really like talk to them or like catch up with them. But I don't think we ended on like, majority of them, we didn't end up on like super bad terms. Dating wise, it's getting more popular. You can be friends tonight? Yeah, I think so. But I guess it's like for relationships, I don't know, because I think it's like you can make friends really easily if you wanted to and be friends in a day or whatever. But to like really get to know someone and like know their like soul, their heart and soul or whatever, I think that takes time. So I don't know if it's like you probably have to wait for them to like get closer to you as a friend before you ask them out. Make it back to friends? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't really talk to them, but I don't hate them. I don't have like any animosity against them. Hi Koru, how are you? Did you go in for a hug with an ex like when we were breaking up? I don't remember.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more Tilda.
Okay, that actually almost made me pee myself because my stomach is like so super full of wine. Really shouldn't be saying this, but thank you so much for the donuts. I really need to use the bathroom. Hey, hi for Australia. Welcome to the stream. What if you dated a guy who was friends with their ex? I have. I dated this guy. okay, I dated this guy, and I don't know, I think maybe I'm like too chill in relationships or whatever, but I dated this guy, and he and his ex were together for 3 years or so, but they've been broken up for a while. But I think because they were like, he's like type of person who like will still take care of someone even after he breaks up with them, which I mean, I was like, okay, that's good character, I guess. But they like, because they lived together, they bought a dog together, so they have joint ownership of a dog. And I think like it was like during the summer, so he like had like rented had an apartment or something, and she was moving out, so she was like, I think she moved to like Korea for the summer, and she was gonna come back. She's like, oh, can I just like store all of my stuff at your place? So literally his living room was just like a storage place for all of her stuff. And I was like, I was a little bit kind of like, okay, sure, whatever. And he still paid for her like phone plan. Like they were still on the same phone plan, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, I mean, he's like, what? He's like, my plan is like, after she finds like someone else to date, like I'll probably take her off. But and then I was at the same time, I was like, okay, I guess, sure. But I did trust him. Like I did trust him. It wasn't like I didn't trust him, but it was just like, you know, I don't know, I was like, really, he's busy caring for us. I mean, he that's the thing. He's like, he is very like, I give him that, like he's a very responsible person. So he made sure he would like try to take care of me too, but like I was still in my like, oh, I'm a very independent woman, I don't need no man. So like felt really, really awkward for me to be taken care of, because I'm not used to being taken care of in relationships. Now I'm just like, okay, yes, please take care of me, thank you. But but at the time, like I guess his way of like showing how to like care for someone is to like take you like do like very romantic gestures, like take you out on dates. He demanded to like pay for everything, like pay for food and dates and stuff like that, and like wanted to like surprise me with gifts. And I was like, and I was like, dude. But he was also like not a super chill person. I'm not a YouTuber, but I do have a YouTube. She sounds obnoxious. That's the thing, I've never met her, so I don't want to comment on, you know, their relationship, and like I don't want to disrespect if they are friends and stuff like that. But yeah, the whole like sharing the bills and stuff like that, still saving their phone and stuff, oof. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What do you mean by boundaries? If he needed you to take care of him, oh yeah, he didn't really ask for. I mean, but he kind of had like no chill, because I think he had a way of like perpetuating the very like Korean drama stereotype of a male, I guess, and I like really, really hated that. So it was just like, what do you need from me? I wasn't really like drunk, or the businessman, like, you know, in K-dramas it's like the dude is always like slightly what was the term, K-rage or something that you guys have affectionately taught me, K-raging. Yeah, he would do like a lot of that stuff, and I'd be like, it would just be like kind of like weird for me, because I remember once he got really, I don't know, I mean, okay, this was like one thing, he got like really pissed at me because I was late for our date, but it was because I was like working. I had to like end up staying back and like working for a little bit, and he like got like reservations for us at like a pretty nice, like a semi-nice restaurant, And so he was like super pissed that I was like, even though I told him, I was like, oh my god, I'm running late, I'm so sorry. He's like, well, our reservations for this time, like you should have, he was basically like lecturing me like you should have accounted for this, you know? And I was like, sorry. I was just so shocked because I just didn't know really how to act, because, and like I feel like that kind of goes into, it kind of goes into this weird like cycle, because usually when you're in a relationship with someone, you don't expect them to lash out at you that way, because obviously it's someone you care about and you enjoy, and like I cannot get mad about that. But that's like, he's a very like type A person, and I don't think I'm necessarily type A. Might be a cultural thing. Still, it wasn't like I was like I didn't call him or let him know. I was just like, yo, like work is keeping me back, you know? I don't know if it's serious. That's not K-Rage. No, but he got like really pissed. I don't know what K-Rage is then. And then he would really lashing out. What do you mean by lashing out though? Yeah, I kind of felt like when I was with him, I kind of felt like I had to walk on eggshells, you know? When I was around him. It's so weird though, because before we were friends, and he's like such a great guy when we're friends. Like he's so funny, like he's super chill. But then like I guess maybe sometimes like when you're in a relationship with someone, you might bring out the worst in them, and maybe my personality is just like too lax, and it just like brought out the worst in him, because he would say things like, he's like, oh, you know, he would say things like, oh, I don't want you to go clubbing because I worry for your safety. And I'm like, I'm fine, like I party with my friends all the time. And he's like, yeah, but what if, you know, like, and I didn't really have anything to come back to that. He's like, oh, well, like, what if you go out and, like, I'm not there? And, like, the best way to not get into a dangerous situation is to avoid it. Like, don't drink. Like, not that he said, like, don't drink, but, like, he didn't want me, like, just going out partying and putting myself in a place where, like, fights can happen and all that stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, but, like, I also do this because I have a lot of fun with my girlfriends, and I don't really... No, I was not his first relationship. He's always had, like, really long-term relationships. Hi, Dina, how are you? And that he can only, yeah. So in a way, like he is kind of a caretaker, right? So like, I know if I were ever in trouble, I can call him and he would help me out. Like he will be there in an instant and he will know what to do, right? But at the same time, I feel like he has this expectation. Thanks for the follow. He has this expectation of, yeah, he has this like expectation of just like how someone should be in a relationship. Who he is. Yeah, and like I guess I couldn't tell because like I was questioning it too. Like I had to reflect on it. I was like, you know, I mean, is it bad of me to like want to go clubbing with my friends? And like he's not a bad person for worrying about my safety, right? Like he's not a bad person for wanting what's best for me. But I think like now that I'm like looking back, I'm just like, just because what he thinks is best for me isn't always best for myself. Yeah. And I feel like because I kind of like pushed back at him a lot, because I was like, no, I'm gonna go clubbing. I was like, I'm gonna go party, bye. Like I feel like then he K-raged a bit. But it was so hard to like talk to him to get him to see from my side. I think he's from Korea. It's called trust. I mean, I don't know if it was like a trust issue. I don't know. Belligerent range predators starting fights with people. Oh, never mind. I mean, he kind of started fights. I don't know. And then he, I just remember he like compared me to his ex. So he was like, well, you know, he said something like that was like kind of bizarre to me. He was like, I'm trying to remember the best phrasing for this, but he said something like, okay, he's like, well, I would prefer it if you kind of convinced me indirectly. So instead of like it was so weird. It was like, he said, instead of asking me directly, like, I'd rather you like be sweet about it in a way. And I was like, what? So he's like, you want me to be like roundabout and not get to the point? And he's like, yeah, like, he's like, for example, like, my ex would want, like, maybe she wanted this. He was like, my ex wanted this Chanel bag, and I was like, no, for the longest time. And I was like, I'm not asking for a Chanel bag. What? He was like, yeah, but like, because like she was like really sweet, and she kind of listened to like what I asked for. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give her a Chanel bag because, you know, she really wanted it. So it's like, you know, you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. And I was like, to be straightforward, apparently some people don't. And I was like, okay, I can see from that point of view, I guess, but like, I'm not like that. So I'm just like, I don't really like that. And so I feel like it just really didn't work out. I was like, okay, we tried, so. Is bad news? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything wrong with necessarily wanting material things. And if that's like how you feel like you're gonna get affection and stuff like that, that's cool. Like, I mean, like, for me, I would feel really uncomfortable just getting like a random Chanel bag. And would it be nice to be like, oh yeah, thank you, but I don't know. Going to a certain vibe, what's the best way to communicate for a common ground or compromise? That's really tricky because a lot of people have like very different ways of communicating. Can I slide a DM? He's a lawyer now, so I feel like everyone I dated was like very smart. That there's me. Anyway, so so I think for me, I always try to explain from my point of view. Like, I don't accuse them of wanting. I would just say like, well, you know, this is kind of how I feel about it, but ultimately it's still your decision. I just, like, for me, I would prefer not to, and like explain why. But at the same time, I think if you're like changing your significant other because you're not comfortable with them doing a certain thing, I also don't know if that's good either. But I don't know what the exact scenario is. Pepe hands. Don't know. Or is it? Oh, but they don't keep you updated on a wholesome Uber relationship full of laughter. Yeah, because I was like, you have to trust me to be an adult too. Like, you have to trust me to be able to somewhat handle myself. It's not like I'm going to a club just like by myself or like a bunch of strangers. It's because I'm like with my friends, and you know, I've partied with them and I know them. Yeah, don't do it, Ron. That too, yeah, I don't mind that. Like, I think it's good to just like keep them updated, just so they know you're still alive, right? Self-destructive behavior. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't be their caretaker. You're their significant other. You're not like their babysitter. You're not their parent. You're not their therapist. You are there to be there for them. So, like, sometimes you guys go through tough times, but you should not be the one fixing them. That should never be your job. You're there to, like, you know, be there emotionally, just be present, and hopefully they can be present for you too. Want to comment and compromise? Music is great. Thanks for the follow. Ended up with a guy watching the sunrise without letting you know at 5 a.m. So, was she like into this guy? Like, did anything happen, or is she just watching a sunrise? But that just means like she wasn't truly loyal to begin with. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely on the, if you guys couldn't tell by my lack of responses to DMs, I'm probably the worst when it comes to responding. And so I sometimes had to contact my friends to make sure like I'm okay. And I feel really bad because sometimes I'm just like really drunk, so my friends are just taking care of me. Caregiver? What do you mean by a caregiver though? Because I don't think it's necessarily bad to like want to take care of someone, but it shouldn't be like your sole responsibility. You shouldn't be fixing them, you know? Like they should be fixing themselves. You're just there to like hold their hand sometimes. Lie till you die. What? Sometimes I don't know how I'm still alive, but I'm still alive. Like wanting to educate yourself on like emotional understanding counts as fixing. Emotional understanding. See, that is a little bit tricky too, because I think people process emotions differently. You know? I actually think that comes down to almost a compatibility issue, unless if like you guys are gonna work towards that common ground. Both of you guys are gonna have to see from each other's point of view of like how they process emotions. Yeah. But there's no wrong way to process emotions. Some people some people are more logical, and so they don't like really they don't quite get it, right? But if they're trying to understand, even if they don't fully understand, I think that's okay. Like being able to try and not blaming you, not putting you down for feeling a certain way or putting you down for processing a certain thing, I think that's okay. But it may be hard because maybe you do want someone that understands it, and that could be but someone may not fully understand it if they don't process emotions the same way you do. But if you guys can talk about it and communicate it to kind of get to that middle point, then that's like probably the best ideal. So you're not changing each other, but you can see from each other's point of view. And that's the thing, you guys are going to be different, right? You guys are going to have different personalities. You're not going to always mesh and see eye to eye and things, but yeah. Don't worry about any of this stuff anymore. Group therapy. But it was the lights. What are you sleep deprived, Ron? So in that way, I don't think that's fixing. But if you're just being like, no, you don't get it, like you don't understand it, like you're totally not like seeing from my point of view, and if they really aren't, then that's gonna be an issue. If I don't, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh. Understand C from another is very mature. Yeah, and that's always easier said than done. There's definitely times I feel even now where just with my friends even where I would get maybe so emotionally hyped up about something, and I've had to like swallow my pride because they would just make so much sense. And I would just be like, wow, I can see why that seems like I was just totally lashing out when I wasn't. You're waking more and more. I'm gonna go to bed soon. Exhausting and stuff is. How long have you been married for? But like, do you guys like fight about other random things? I am still awake. Not 5 a.m. 16 years. Oh, wow. Do you remember like things like maybe when you were just married that you guys may have fought about? What? You're so responsible. You just finished your taxes. unless they're okay with my stream schedules. Probably. Yeah. Darkness. I'm trying to think about it. That's why I'm just like, maybe I'm kind of limited to my dating options, but I don't know. We discuss. Yeah. I don't know if there's like, I think of like the very is it stereotypical, like the whole, oh, put the toilet seat down, or wash the dishes, or I took out the trash today and you should take it out today instead, or tomorrow. Force him to mod my streams. I don't know. TBH, like I kind of thought about this. I don't remember if I was asked this question or if it came up somewhere else, but I think someone was like asking me, like, do you think I would have to be in a relationship with a streamer or like a YouTuber or something like within content creation, or like a normie or something like that? Like, who would I rather prefer to date or something, or like a viewer or something? I was like, I don't know. Oh my god, so stream elements. Gucci. And the thing is, I feel like I kind of straddle this like really weird line because I don't think I'm fully integrated into like complete streamer-ness, you know? And because I think a majority of my life I've just been a normie. And so I think naturally like all of my SOs in the past are normies. So that's like familiar for me. I don't know if I would. I feel like if I date another streamer, it's like too public, you know? It's just like everything about your relationship is just live. So you're not, yeah, I'm not a normie, but I don't think I'm quite like an abnormie. Yeah, I think I'm naturally pretty private, because that's like the kind of stuff that I wouldn't want to, but then again, we also like we talk about relationship stuff, and I feel okay talking about, you know, my past like as examples. But if I'm currently in a relationship with someone, I don't want to talk about that, because I feel like that's disrespectful to my SO, right? Like, why am I talking about, like, what if we had a fight or we had a disagreement? You know, like, I would feel weird about like talking to you guys about it, even though it's casual, and like I feel comfortable just like talking about that anyway. But I just don't think it's fair. It would be fair to like my SO. With abs, like, due to privacy and awkward moments. It's weird though, because I think a lot of streamers do date each other, or like a lot of YouTubers date each other. I think they both kind of are in the same thing. Is storylines to talk? Yeah, like I would definitely not. Like if I had like an SO and stuff, and like we, you know, whether it's good or bad, I just think I would probably leave that conversation off stream, because I just don't think it's respectful. Because like, what if, you know, like what if they don't feel comfortable about it? But not the other way around. I can see that. I'm actually so intrigued, because I think a lot of relationships that I see from like Twitch and stuff that are, you know, sometimes it's like streamer and viewer, or streamer and streamer. It's all long distance. So it's like they kind of met online and they kind of keep their relationships online. And people are in relationships when they've never seen each other in person. Like they've never met up with each other and like physically hung out. And to me, it's a little bit bizarre, because I think people online can be a little different. Like, so I think when I type, I sound different when I type. You know, like if I'm messaging you, I feel like it's like it's different versus like if I'm in person. And so, and I don't know what's like the more real me, but I feel like I'm not the greatest at like typing online, you know, but I'm better in person. Like I'm more present because I'm physically there in person. and I'm not as like affectionate or anything if I'm typing. Like typing would just be like kind of like in the back of my mind. I wouldn't be at my keyboard all the time, I guess, you know? So I just wonder, like, I mean, fingers crossed, like all of their relationships work out, but I don't know if that's why I don't think I could do like an online thing or like long distance unless if we knew each other in person. Personality the rock when you're online. Hi Mira, how are you? Oh, the days of Skype. Whether we're going, exactly. It's just everything's so public. I don't think there's no point. I think if you are in a long distance, you guys have to work so much harder to make sure it's no longer long distance. Roll your eyes. Sorry. It's so easy to get deleted and ghosted. But yeah, I think that comes down to like just being able to trust that person, knowing that person, and being so comfortable with that person too. Nice lighting, thanks. It's mood lighting. You failed long distance? It happens. Long distance for sure is so difficult. Yeah, I think it can work. It's just, but it can't work forever. Long distance is always a temporary thing, all right? If you guys are long distance, you guys can't be long distance for a while. And everything you do, you gotta plan towards your relationship. Number 7. How strong? Aw. It was really sweet. So I had a coworker, and she was long distance with her boyfriend for a while. I think, yeah, she's like a bit older, so she graduated, and they've been like apart for, I don't know, a couple of years. And I mean, they were like obviously planning to get married and stuff like that. But I remember for Valentine's Day, she ordered like food delivery to his apartment. I thought that was really cute. Cause like she couldn't be there. 1 year LDR success, yeah. And got married? Mm-hmm. Commitment at its finest? It's hard, for sure it is. She cooked for, well, she kind of just sent food because they were in different states. Used to video chat when going out? And it died. It died like, it's like, it was like, oh, this bush represents our love. And it died like the love apparently. Long distance for a little over a year. Oof. About a year and a half. Is it okay if I ask like what she does, or? That really sucks. How are you guys keeping in contact with each other? Like, do you guys, I guess like from what I learned about long distance, because I was also previously in a long distance too, but we like were together beforehand, and then we were long distance, and then we were no longer together. But I realized I was I'm too lax in relationships, but I think what we both should have done was like we should have planned time to like talk to each other. We should plan time to talk to each other, plan time to visit each other, and plan time to like do stuff together. But I never did that. It was just kind of like, oh, sometimes I would like randomly message him, or he would like randomly message me. He ended it, but like I pushed him to, because I was like, hey, we've been dating for a while, and like we can't do long distance forever. So I didn't know if I should move, like if he was gonna move. And so it was like really serious for me, because I was like, if I'm about to move from where I want to be for a guy, like this better be, what are we? This better be serious, you know? Like this better be, you know, I'm not saying like, oh my God, we have to like put a ring on it or anything, but it's just like, hey, like, how are you feeling this relationship? Like, do you want to continue it or whatever? She's an RN. Oh, I was asking Hectic actually. Yeah, and like I have friends who like are in long distance, and they're in a different country. So she is in the States, and then her boyfriend is in the UK, so they like, she's like always on her phone like messaging him like, what do you guys even have to talk about? And they always make time for each other. Like she'll be running and like on the call with him. I push it. No, but it's important too. Like you have to talk about this stuff because you can't just date and like not do anything and not make time for each other. Because when you are long distance, you guys don't just have the luxury of being able to chill whenever you guys want to. You have to talk about like, not like you don't have to see each other all the time, but you have to be like, oh, well, since we can't physically be each other, we have to plan for those times when we can physically see each other. Didn't work out. But how long did you know this girl before you guys started? What? Oh, Kali, thank you so much for gifting. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Avoscados, everyone. If you guys just got gifted a sub, make sure to say thank you to Kali. How are you? How are you doing today? I feel like I was just like ranting on and on and on about this. And there's probably just quite, yeah, because like if you're not dating to like kind of be with someone to like really grow your relationship, then you're just dating for heartbreak, right? Like what's the point of even being in a relationship if it's just gonna end? And like you invest so much emotionally and physically and like time wise to be with someone and like not be like super serious or whatever, then it's just wasting time, right? I'm not saying like you guys are gonna be like, oh, you guys have to marry or you guys have to be like engaged within X amount of time, but if you can't envision that future, just like, I don't think, you know, marriage doesn't have to be for everyone. If you guys don't have like foresee just wanting to be with each other in the long run, then neither person leaves the house. Do you I feel like I always still need my personal space a little bit too much. Yeah, you have to. And I think that's what makes long distance suck so much, is just whether it's time difference or busy schedules. If you don't make your relationship still a priority in a long distance relationship, then it's not really a relationship. It's just like your friends. Started dating at an anime con. Hey Mario. Talk to the person in person. I don't know what you're referencing. Like obviously that's ideal, right? And why are you assuming that I didn't ask this in person? These convos, and now we're in darkness again. I think you can't assume someone's situation if you weren't there, but I was just kind of relating to like what kind of conversation I had to like have with my ex at the time when we were at long distance. Dating casually, yeah, and you both are dating casually and physically, but if you're dating casually and physically, you probably wouldn't be in a long distance, because it's like, then there's no physical part if you guys are in a long distance. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense at all. I don't care. Is that your mom right now? I thought you said your mom gave up on you. How'd you meet the guy? Through school. A companion in the moment. I approve of your priors. Thank you, Mira. Said what to you? Perseverance. I agree. And now, yeah, with all the quarantine stuff too, basically everyone's in an LDR. Her friends haven't though. Well, go on those dates. You never know. That nobody below 25 knows what they want out of a relationship. Interesting. I think it takes time to know what you want. But yeah, are you just using quarantine as an excuse? being like, no, sorry, I can't go on a date. You know, quarantine things. Next thing, like, yeah, so you guys are quarantined together. That's probably the best situation. Stop flexing. No, now I'm caught up, see? Hi Vong, how are you? The Tinder traffic once quarantine gets lifted? Tinder traffic? Oh, like people going on Tinder. Are really bad in my opinion. Yeah. Well, I think, well, if you're married and like you can't handle being quarantined with your SO, I think that's a bad sign. I think that's a bad sign. I think that means there's other issues. Though not gonna lie, if I had to like live at home with my parents, I would go bonkers. First of all, my internet would be really bad at home, but I would go bonkers. My parents would drive me so, like, I love my parents, but living with my parents, I think cause like they still, well, first of all, they sleep at very normal hours, so they have that same expectation, like my house, my rules type of thing. So they would still enforce like really strict rules, even though, yeah, piss you off. I mean, that's not like, I mean, it's natural, but I think at the end of the day, I guess you win something, lose some. It's not like everyone thinks like perfect hunky dory all the time with like rose colored glasses. Why rose colored? Why is that the glass color? But yeah, you know, I think like having to have like deal with another person is always gonna, not like, I don't know if it's exhausting, but it's always gonna take up some energy, right? You right now. Driving to ATL and eating Korean barbecue. Keep yourself on your side. Wait, does that mean you weren't able to move to Vegas during this time? Andy, show ferrets. They're outside. Normal hours. You're thankful for that? Do they not drive you crazy though? Want to move to Boston? And get a hug just because you want? Aww. I don't know if it's because I've been watching too many TikToks or something, but there's like all these like videos about how like the girlfriend's trying to get the guy's attention, but the guy just plays games all the time. So if you're currently in that situation, please go give your girlfriend some attention. Because I know you guys probably play a lot of games. So go give her some attention. Pretty most of your life. It's gonna be compromised for sure. It's gonna be compromised. And screw yourself. Oh, that makes sense. I can, yeah. I feel that too. I think you'll adjust. It's always gonna be an adjustment period, but it'll come naturally. I believe. Doesn't let you bring girls. Well, my parents would not let me bring a guy home for sure. What do you mean, you guys? Yeah, you guys. What? Do we can to help? Hi, VG. Aren't dating at the moment? Well, we're all quarantined too. So unless if you're already living with your SO. And time alone. No, I get that. Oh, don't get me wrong. Of course. It's like the best feeling when you can come home, kick off your shoes, and just like crack open a beer, eat some food, and just play some games. So you're good on that? Like to play a lot of games? Wait, like video games? Play online with your friend and just held it. So to watch your friend. Wait, Alex, the imagery of that, like, I don't know. It's so funny. I just imagine like, oh. So you don't get sued. That makes sense too. Corporate level background check. That's true. How's everyone? I'm okay. I think I just want to get groceries. Have ended? Oh, that's a good question. Can't wait. Yeah, same here. You can go back to sleep. Oh no. Or mind games? Oh no, I was just talking about video games. I was just like, there's like, oh, the girl just wants attention, but the guy's just focused on me like, yeah, I'm playing games with the boys or whatever. Entirely too long? Oh, have you? Did you not sleep at all, Hectic? Have a good one. Yeah, eating outside at a restaurant, that would be nice. Hi, Vlog, how are you? Wow. You're on that same sleep schedule as me. Get some rest for show. Well, I don't have the playlist because it's one of those recommended playlists. They do a daily mix for me, or the weekly mix or whatever on Spotify. Saturdays for the boys. Thanks for the follow. I'm doing well. How are you? It's been hectic. Oh no, that's insane. I'm sorry that happened. At a table for one? Oh, yeah, I have. I've definitely eaten lunch and stuff alone. I never really understood like having to eat with someone, but I remember being at a restaurant and just eating by myself. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna meet up with friends later. So I would just eat, or sometimes I would eat alone. I'm just grabbing food at like the cafeteria or something like that. I don't mind it. I don't think it's that weird. Maybe it is. Maybe I look like a loner loser person. Want to eat food? That's why you buy stuff and you make it at home. Dude, the Korean bar, you can, if you have H Mart, oh, maybe you don't have H Mart, but if you have H Mart, you can definitely make Korean barbecue at home and it is so good. Yo, I do too, yeah. Company shut down, oh no. Surprisingly emotional. Were all your coworkers there too? Was it all at the same time? Yeah. They had a partition so we passed the food through. Yeah. I actually wonder, like, do you think we're gonna get used to this and this is gonna become our new norm? Where like we just stay inside, we just get things through glass walls or like through something, a machine that'll dispense food to us. What a flex. I mean, people hate on Georgia. Well, guess what? We have H Mart. Now you don't care. Saw me in real life. Have you guys ever done like a social experiment where, like, say you're in a cafeteria, like, you know, like a school cafeteria, and you just see someone, you just like join a table and just talk to them? That's ballsy. I'm in the States. At home is the same. Get 8 different types of... Oh, I guess because I'm really satisfied with just having beef. I really like beef. And maybe I'll get pork. But I really, really just prefer the beef. And it's so good. It's so good. And I feel like if you get the radishes and stuff like that and eat by themselves, I don't think many people can handle that. I think they would prefer to just like be on their phones. Unlimited signs like kimchi radish. Just make it, get it yourself. You can buy it and it's a lot, you know? Before you go any further. We live normally. That's true. Coffee meets bagel. I got excited when you talked about coffee and bagel. And then I remembered that Coffee Meets Bagel is a dating app. I was like, I love coffee and I love bagels. Where is this conversation going? Until later. I'm glad they're being responsible. Here of 2 years. The girl didn't like it. Korean? I'm actually not Korean. I'm Taiwanese. Radish and rice paper. Yeah, you can buy this from H Mart. Of that farmer dating service? How do I summarize Coffee Meets Bagel? It's like a I don't know how it works. You get like one bagel a day or something. So I think it's like every single day you only get matched with one person. So it's like I think it's an actual slightly more serious dating app or something. So you only get one person and you have to read through their profile, and then if you accept it, you're like, oh, you know, cool, and then the other person has to be like, cool, then you get like into a different line or something and you message each other. Yeah, my friends told me because like they used it. I forget what they said. I forget what they said about it. What's my favorite dating app? I don't really have that much experience with the dating apps, TBH. A possible 365 matches a year. Yeah, I feel like there's probably services to like pay to get more than one a day. A little bit classier than other dating apps. Yeah, I don't really know like how they, but I feel like my friends have used that one. Bumble, Hinge. Bumble is the one where females talk to the guys first, but I don't remember if it's just you only get one match a day or if it's multiple. So I forget Hinge. I thought Hinge was like a New York thing, but I don't know. Or and then there's Tinder. Pay to win is now on dating apps. I mean, I guess so. Economy is not getting better. It's a big city thing? Oh, okay. Well. And turned out great. That's good. You heard Tinder's pay to win? On a dating app? No, because I don't really use dating apps. When you got Twitch for entertainment, Twitch is very entertaining. Yeah, I should probably go to sleep soon, TBH. Making much more useless. Has too much game to ever use dating apps. I have absolutely no game at all. For a minute, I didn't know what CMB stood for. The Grotto app. Would you like to find love in the grotto? I shall be your matchmaker. I will consider everything. Horoscopes, astrology. I don't know what else there is. I actually suck at astrology, so I don't know if you guys want me to actually do whatever the zodiac, whatever stuff is. I actually don't really know what matches with each other. I was just like, I don't know, you guys seem like you could have a conversation. Sorry, my current stage. Yes and no. It's like, sometimes like in passing, like randomly when I'm like, man, it'd be nice to like have someone to like reach some really tall stuff for me. I can't reach for myself. Or I guess I can, but I have to like climb on top of tables and whatever. But then there's stuff I'm like, your credit score. But then other times I'm like, but I like my space. I guess, yeah, I guess. But I also feel like I'm a bother, you know? I feel like you have slightly more rights a little bit to like bother your SO than to bother your roommate, you know? Any good pickup lines? I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard a lot, but I don't remember them. In uni and school, it's easier to be around people in uni and school just because you are. But not all relationships last from uni, I would say. But it'd be a good place to start. Horoscopes are trash, I know. I mean, some people like them. I think it's always a fun read. Not that I remember anything from what I read clearly, because I something suns and moons and stars and something colors. That's a scenario? I mean, wait, well, you're just asking generally. Oh, you meant like dating like right now. I thought you just meant like, do you ever think about dating randomly? And I was just like, I mean, sometimes yeah, sometimes no. No, see, don't worry. With a really bad credit score? Why is it bad? And like, how are they now? If they had a really bad credit score, I would hope that they know they're like working towards fixing that credit score. In your eyes. Several languages. I speak mainly English and some Mandarin. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer like, you don't have to be super rich or anything, but if you have like a good head on your shoulders, or your neck rather, and like you're decent at managing finances, or you let me manage your finances, because I can do that too. But you have to listen when I say, don't spend it on whatever frivolous thing you're about to spend it on. But I don't like, the thing is, like, I also don't really like bossing and telling other people what to do with their money. But if you ask me for like help, you're like, man, like I really want to like get out of debt, or I really want to do this. I'm just like, all right, well, I can definitely help you. You just have to make some sacrifices. It's no longer instant gratification. You got to think long term. But sometimes people don't want to. And then I'm just like, well, I don't really want to boss you around. Yes, the best investment right now, since, you know, stocks are bad and everything, you see that subscribe button up top? If you subscribe, you're going to get like a tenfold return on your investment in content. Not, you know, like sometimes you just can't, some things are priceless, and that's content. Content is priceless. Don't press it. I saw I can hear you. Or donate 31, but not right now. It's on the other corner. Oh shoot, I don't even know where it is. I'm just gonna, you see these buttons. Is it this side? This side. Is it this side? You want to see gift sub? That works too. Oh, was I like this side? Oh. See that button? Wait. Wait. Oh. I was like, wait, I'm not mirrored. But wait, are you supposed to stream mirrored? I don't remember. Whoa, that's weird. Oh my god. So I look different. Oh my god. You're streaming? I don't know. Am I supposed to stream mirrored? Or am I not? It doesn't matter. Stream mirrored? Wait, so if I stream mirrored, that just means it looks like I'm looking at myself, right? Whoa, that's so weird. No wonder when I point, that's always so weird. You just... No, I'm not mirrored. I'm not mirrored. That's why it's like... It's opposite whenever I do something. So it's like normal. Taking financial... What's wrong with taking financial advice from me? Thanks for the follow. My window is on my left. So what are you... So it's not mirrored, right? Raise my left hand. This is my left hand. Wait. What? Wait, so... Wait, I thought the sub is here. Wait, but this is my left side. This is my left. So it's the button's here? Wait, what? But this is my left side. This is my left side, by the way. It goes your right. So my hand is, this is my left shoulder. So it's not mirrored, yeah. So it's like you're facing me. What? I literally cannot process this right now. What is it? Spatial reasoning is like negative 5,000. So. I was about to put my hand on my hip and I was like, wait, what? I'm not. Never trolls. Yeah, I never troll. Imagine there's someone in front of me, okay? Like a person looking at me, or like we're like in a line to go to the bathroom or something. Or are you like saying like you guys are sitting across from me like from a table? The button is on our right, your left. So here is the button. So my left is here. So that means this is the button. Okay. Wait, I thought you guys were saying it was here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is the button. Why? How did I get so confused? Wait, how? Okay, I don't know how I got so confused because I was like, I'm so. Fuck. Gotcha. All right, follow the sriracha button up here. I haven't had sleep. All right, less stuff lately. Yo, my bad. This way. I don't know how I got so. I don't know either. Is late all the time? Why? What do you mean? Oh, this one? This. Because the button doesn't show up on the clip. Oh, did it even recognize? Oh, try refreshing. Well, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I was like, oh, did it not go through? It's not even distracted for me. Concerned. Oh no, don't disqualify me. But thank you so much for the sub. I don't know what happened. Sometimes, maybe, I don't know why it does that. It did. You'll see it on my side. What? Are my alerts broken? But thank you. Welcome to the Office Squatters. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for gifting 5 more subs, community. Wow, Collie found the button. For my terrible directions. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Office Squatters. I really appreciate it. Pong. If you guys just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Oh, there it is. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Chat help subscriber find button. Following Christine's curse is financial. Don't worry. In content, right? Tenfold returns. I'll be back soon. Turn on the light. Wait, I thought it's good to be in the dark. No? I think if you have like too much bright light, it's actually bad for yours. I don't know. How are you, Toon? This chat's social marketing. That's true. Should I hire chat for some free marketing and content we trust? Now the computer is blue light. Oh, do you guys use an orange filter for your screen? I I know you're supposed to, but I hate it so much. I hate having it. So like mine is like full blue on blue lights. Like with bang. Oh no. Really? Wow. You turn on the night light? Is that a setting? Get those glasses to filter. Yeah, I do blue light. It's really bad. And then sometimes I leave it on while I sleep. Oh, and your glasses. Some people do wear the glasses for it. I'm pretty orange. Oh wow, I should really counteract the orange. What's PWO? That tastes really good. Oh, and I'm getting blurry. Does computer screen filter me chat look smarter? You know, you guys do sound pretty credible. Oh, pre-workout. I was like, what is PWO? Nightlight filter. Wait, I didn't know about this. You're like orange, great. Well, it's okay. Hopefully it's flattering. So if you oh yeah, you saw my glasses, right? You should get that size. Or I use Logitech. Yeah, I have a pretty basic camera. It's like the one I think most people start out with when they stream. Maybe I should like upgrade. I don't know. But you guys don't need to see me in like high definition. No one needs to see my pores. For notification? Uh-oh. It says my device needs to restart. Focus assist. Action center? You should use it. Yeah. Zoom. Enhance. Is legal. Is it? Fine. I guess maybe. A 4K cam. Okay, when you guys watch on a camera, I mean, yeah, on a phone, and if you guys watch on like your computer, can you actually watch in 4K? Yeah, I have another update. So even if you get like a super nice camera, you guys probably can't watch in 4K. On my 720? Did I set it to 720 or am I just capped at 720? What are you trying to say? Oh, I said it. Oh, me? You can watch it in 4K. It's okay. You guys don't need to see me in 1080. I think 720 is good enough. Watching pores in 4K. No one needs to see pores. 4K is on your 4K ultra wide. 1080? $720. Excuse me? What you trying to say about that, huh, PC? Good lighting and reduce the noise in the picture. 720 is still pretty good. I think it's not bad, right? I think it's because I don't want to put too much strain on my OBS. Cause I already don't have like the best frames in League of Legends, which I don't know how to fix. 10K, oh my god. I would just cover my face all the time. Poor Kickle. Just burn my computer. You're right. Just burn it, toss it. You know the biggest gamble about moving to a new place is you never know what the internet situation is gonna be like. And that's for like streamers, I feel like that's such a big deal because you can move to a new apartment and if they just have just like awful service in that area or just that apartment building, you're so screwed. Yeah. No, actually though, are you allowed to do that? Can you run a speed test? Probably available eventually. Wow. Do you think having a 4K stream changes your viewing experience? Like, would you be more inclined to watch it because it's 4K? Asking for a friend. Hey, Aston, how are you? upgrade my stream. I kind of did. I'm just trying to fix my PC first. I think camera is the least of my worries. Cleaner pores. Oh my god, I'd have to actually get into better skincare. Internet's a big deal. So how would you do it at like an apartment complex? Because you don't have internet service there. Is overkill for stream. It's quality of the gods. It's so real. Stormcast, not right now, it doesn't. And black spots. I don't know if I have... I feel like I used to get darker pores when I was younger. I used to wash my face with the Clean and Clear pore thing. Ask a neighbor. So just go up to someone there, be like, hey, how are your internet speeds? But the thing is, most people with internet like don't stream. So do you think, like, if you're not a streamer or if you don't play games, I don't know if people would get really nice internet. Cause you would just, I feel like the most you would check your emails and like watch movies, right? No? Right? I'm not sure. I'm actually not too sure. Okay, because when I was you know, starting out, I got like the cheapest internet package. Well, then again, I also did not know anything about I didn't know anything about internet. I didn't really game, I guess, either. But my roommate was like, Christine, we need to upgrade this internet. It's driving me bonkers. Every single time we watched something, it would buffer. So I was so used to it. Like I didn't know there was better. I was just like, oh, you know, like, yeah, we just have to wait like, you know, 10-15 minutes for a movie to download or whatever, and then I'm just gonna go pee and like, you know, put these low I didn't know. I like, okay, because this was like maybe like my first time living with like not on like a college dorm. Yeah, buffering videos. And I was like really patient. I was just like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, but like my internet was so cheap. It was like maybe like $20. College internet? I don't remember college internet. It was my first time adulting. And I was just like, I'm fine with it. No more buffer. Yeah, I feel like it was such a hazy memory for me because I never noticed. Like, I just never noticed that, like, things had to buffer, you know? Like, I was just like, oh, this is the norm. This is the norm. And then I think, like, my roommate just like, no, and just, like, got, like, a better internet package. And I was like, and then I just kind of got accustomed to, like, being able to watch things as they were loading, you know? There's no buffer. And now, like, now I obviously need good internet, so. Oh, how I have grown. I don't know. I don't remember college internet. I think it was pretty good. It must have been good, I think. 100 for yourself. I don't remember what we have. I think it was like 200, 250, to something. First world problems, right? And I was like, I was content. I was just like, yeah, just buffer things. And then internet that needs to buffer, why? It's like you can keep it up, let it buffer and like load and just do a bunch of other stuff to be productive. Only remember the library. Yeah, the library was really nice though. How's internet notes? I would think so. I think you have to, at this day and age, have good internet in college. You want, what's Friendster? It's like 100. Oh my god, I don't remember how fast. I don't know speeds. It's pre-Facebook? Oh. For $4 a month. That's nice. I mean, yes. Friendster and AOL. But earlier. Ah. Or 12. Hi Dodo. I have not slept. I actually think I need to actually host someone before I stay up too late, even though I do enjoy spending time with you guys. Yeah, shoot, it's 1 a.m. How to HTML. Just play Warner. No! No. I'm so sleep deprived. I don't even know how I managed to talk to you guys today because I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so tired. Yeah, I did. I pulled an all-nighter. I've been working on my taxes all day, so I didn't work. I meant to like, I did play Animal Crossing a little bit. I was really tempted to play League earlier too, but I was like, no! I need to try to get my taxes done, and I need to, you know, I need to stream, and I was like panicking about that. There is a tax extension, but I feel nervous. I really want to get it done, and then also get my stim package too. Hi Tyler. But why? Yeah, just for all of those reasons above. Come to catalog on your island? I will! Did you send me your friend code? I did add you, right? I did. I haven't done my taxes yet. I'm sorry. I'll finish it tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. Regardless, are you sure? Cause you're gonna pass out. Night, Gary. Based on my time, but that's the thing. I was really poor in 2019.
I enjoy the conversation you had with chat. Looking forward to future streams.
JV, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for conversating with us, because you guys carry the content. I just kind of sit here and like rant about random things. Thank you. Can we get some hype, please? Got a mini. Not more games. In 2009. Wait, really? Wait, so 2018 or 2019? Which one is it? I'm getting confused. I'm just gonna do it since I know I definitely made less. So might as well. Who knows? Maybe they'll be like, maybe they'll even lower their standards and be like, well. They check her 2018. Oh, I see. Chasing, yeah. But thank you so much, JP. Do. Not filed? Wait, you wish you didn't file so you would have gotten more. You guys are making under 100, you get full if you make under. So it doesn't matter which year? Want tacos? Aw, maybe you can get tacos another day. For round 2, right? That would be really nice. So that's like, I might as well get it done. Not gonna lie, my tacos yesterday were okay. They weren't super great tacos. I got really jealous of the tacos that you guys posted in Discord. That is most current? Okay. Yeah. So well, then it would just make so much more sense for me to use 2019. Hi, Laker. At least know what that is true. I did get my tacos. Not if you well, in 2018 I was still in 2018 I was still working full time. 2019 I was not working like corporate anymore. So did you use the website? I'm still getting through it. Yeah, I'm still using the website right now. Oh, I don't like doing taxes. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's just like I really have to get into like doing it. Yeah. Do you not remember this, Tim? I went full time last year. So why is snowing in April? I have no idea, Johnny. But that's what happens when you live kind of in the north-ish areas. Fine. I'll be responsible. So you didn't really? You're a full-time streamer? Paul, congrats! Thanks, guys! I just see your full... Yeah, totally. It was 80 degrees. The weather has been kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Fine. You know, this is how you know I need an adult. This is when chat tells you to go to bed, that means you should go to bed. Send us somewhere. All right, full send. Who shall we host? I kind of except Julio. Thanks for the follow. Partial send? Encouraging her to make good decisions. The thing is, I don't make the good decisions. You guys actually make the good decisions. That's true, DW. You know, go to bed at 3 a.m. In this day and age, 3 a.m. is probably the new norm. Let's be real. Like, I don't know. There's not that many people who still keep to a normal sleep schedule. Where are the strobe lights? I have my nano leaves playing. Do not wait. Fine. Fine. Tomorrow I'll be responsible. 3 a.m. is early. We can do, yeah, we can do. Oh, really? Wait, okay. I'm asking, will you guys play DBD with me tomorrow? Please, I don't want to play it by myself. I don't know if any of you guys play it, but I'm too scared to play it by myself. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, do you have to play with other people? Dead by Daylight. That's the name of the game. What? Yeah, I was thinking it's not scary. Are you sure? Remember, it's me playing the game. This is gonna be good. Wait, I want someone to play with me. Should I start later? Would it be better if I started later? Like maybe at like 9 when maybe more people are home? Really? Please play with me because I'm scared. Like only 10 people. You can't say that. Yes, when it's dark. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll start, or maybe I can just chill. Maybe I can at least have some relaxing time and just chill on stream, and then I'll wait for you guys to come play Dead by Daylight. I don't know what to expect. The name by itself already sounds terribad. Dead by Daylight. Like what? I have a time limit of how long to be alive. Group of 4. How many people are supposed to play this game? But we won't. That sounds like a debate, Julio. Hey Joe, welcome. I was just about to end. Today was a really short stream. It didn't even end up being that short. We've been streaming for like 3 hours. Even though I was like probably dead for like 2 hours of this. 4 survivors, one killer, 1 baddie. You're being serious. No one's scared. You're making such a suspicious face. That's my suspicious face. Okay. No, wait. It's voice chat even? Is that what you're supposed to? You guys are just gonna scare me. or is that what you do to? Are you supposed to work together? Okay, I mean, sure. I'm just really. Are you guys baiting me? I actually can't tell. But okay, fine. Well, if we scare you, get a sub. well. Oh, I see. All right. Fine, we can do voice chat. I guess if that's important. I don't know how the game works, but it's basically cheats. But we're all gonna be on stream together, so we can all hear each other, right? So then the killer is gonna know where we are if they see my scene. I'm not too sure how this is gonna work, but we'll try it. Isn't cheats? Put a delay on stream. Oh, maybe I can do that. You know, to scare people. It'll be a rando. Oh, what are we playing? Tomorrow I'm gonna try Dead by Daylight. I don't know how to WASD. I have a feeling it's gonna be a WASD game, and I do have a controller, but you guys know I'm not really good at running, so I'm probably gonna die. Okay, can you guys give me a handicap? I do have pummel. Oh, we can do pummel party too. We can end on pummel party, so I'm not that scared. You probably don't need to cheat. I do. Give me like a head start. Secret neighbor? I love pummel party. Show them how I was the. Okay, my very first time using WASDA, right? Back in the day, again, I'm not a gamer, so I was playing Tails, and so you have to use WASDA as my first time using it, and I played it with 4 fingers. I used 4 fingers because Tales of Symphonia. That was my first WASD game. And so what I did was I put like my pinky on A and my 4th finger on W and then my middle finger on S and then my index finger on D. And I was like moving it around. And that's why it felt like my movements were so stuttered. It was so stuttered. And I was like getting stuck on all these things. And so I was like, and then eventually I think like I accidentally like shifted my finger, and then I was like moving, I was like tapping it. I was like tapping A and D, and I was like, oh my god, guys, WASD is so much easier with 3 fingers. And then everyone just like stopped. They're like, how many fingers were you playing with? And I was like, I was using 4 fingers. You're like, how are you using 4 fingers? And I was like, well, I did this. And I thought that's what you're supposed to, because there's 4 keys. Obviously, I'm gonna think you use 4 fingers. Right? Doesn't that logically make sense? I also play League with 4 fingers. Like, I do League with QWER. Some people I know do 3 fingers, but I think that's weird. Super smart. Hi, Dom. There's 6 keys. Let's not mention that, Vaster. I'm just talking. Wait, what modifier keys? And spacebar. All right. If you're a beginner, I feel like every beginner who plays League, you don't use your summoner spells. You don't learn that until later. Like, do you guys ever remember like the first time you played League of Legends? I 4-key League. You don't like. It's like hard because like you don't know how to play. All right. Okay. Again. If you're someone who did not grow up gaming on computers and stuff like that, like maybe you guys don't know how to use your summoner spells. You face roll. Right clicks and left clicks only. That's what the Velociraptor group. But anyway, That was the end of that. Just super fast at mouse movements. No, but I didn't click for my spells. Yeah, reading comprehension. Okay, when you're in game and you have like a huge block of text about like all these like random things, there's no way you can just stand there and read. When I first played, I did. When I first played, I used a plus. Now I use a key binding. Go to sleep. Oh yeah. Okay. Before what game? Which game? What game? LCS? Oh yeah. I have to give you guys 4 false goodbyes to see, you know, who's loyal, who stays around for the raid. Yeah, as I'm trying to end, I'm trying to be a good citizen and end early. A good citizen, a responsible human being. For like 30 minutes. I mean, no. I don't have any experience. All right, you got the raid messages ready? We can raid. Someone's just P-Leaf. I think she's normally a music streamer, but I think she's playing something else right now. Villagers. Oh, I want new villagers. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really freaking appreciate it. I know I'm like really like I'm dead, and I was like I want to plan all this stuff for stream, but I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna do my taxes. No, do not send that message, Rewood. Oh my god. But yeah, let's like spread the love, and just not gonna understand that. Yeah, she's I don't think I ever got to rate her back, but she's a great musician. Do my taxes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Totally yourselves. I want to get groceries tomorrow too. I need to get supplies. So. Should I just end on darkness? Okay, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna end in darkness, and it's gonna be really creepy. Okay, 1 second. Oh, this is so creepy. For sure. Oh, sorry. I'm activating. Okay. Bye. It's been fun. Don't say. Oh my god! Don't say that, Cloud. That freaked me out. That freaked me out so much. Oh my god! Don't do that. Okay, no, I just got so scared. Okay, no, I can't do this. I'm gonna say, no, oh my god, that you can't say that. Okay, bye guys.